What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin Podcast. Want to give everybody just notice that, yeah, we out here today with one of the soon-to-be legends, whether it's something that you done heard him say about on his social media accounts, or whether it's the next upcoming film that you might see him starring in. You know what I mean? We got Charleston White on the platform today. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And shout out to Careful and Careless on the hat. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. And Mr. White, what's the deal?
Say man, what's up, California?
What's the deal?
What's up, West Coast? What's up, California? I
Hell
think
yeah.
this the first California West Coast platform I done been on, man.
And you know it's crazy. This is gonna be the first one that's gonna show you the love and the respect that we see. You know, real niggas that's not associating with the
Already,
you know the hoopla.
God damn it, let me kick my shoes off. Yeah, I got my
Yeah,
foot
man.
stuff real
Yeah,
tight,
man.
man.
Relax. You know this all love coming on this direction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, niggas been hating my platform and my perspective and my point of views for since I've been doing this. So it comes with it. You feel me? So I just appreciate that I can have somebody of your stature and your realness that could be on the platform with us this evening. You feel
Yeah,
me?
That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
I reciprocate the same energy back to you, my niggas. Yeah,
Yes,
straight up.
sir. Yes, sir. I
Actually,
appreciate it.
we've been dialoguing.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
prior to we get here. So I don't know what you go ask. I don't know
Right.
what you're looking for. I just feel like I probably met I'm being introduced to a like-minded, like-hearted, like-spirited brother.
Yes,
So
sir. I appreciate that.
yeah, and so
Yes, sir.
we don't agree on everything. But we shoot for the same common cause. The betterment of our people.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I appreciate that, man, because yeah, of course, everybody that get a conversation with you on as far as um what you done said and all that stuff. I don't really want to start there. I want to start like what made the Charleston White that people are starting to know today? Like, how did you become what you are now? Like, what did you go through? Did it was it easy? Was it hard? Was it just a part of the game? How was it for Charleston White growing up?
What if you want to know what got me here now? Uh, wasn't my childhood.
Right, right,
I probably had it and have one of the better childhoods, homie, that I know of anybody in my circle, and I know a lot of people. I don't know many people who had a better childhood than me.
mm,
My mother was very very financially stable and well off. I don't know poverty. I don't know what it's like to be poor. I've never been hungry where I couldn't eat. I don't know what it's like to come home and our lights off. I don't know that. I don't know
right,
certain.
right, right.
Yeah, I don't know that shit, nigga.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was just talking. I was just talking to my grandmother who allowed me to live that same truth too.
yeah,
Where
nah,
I didn't have to go without and all that too. Yeah, yeah,
no, man. I come from growing up in a childhood with my own room,
yeah,
my own room,
yeah.
a bunk bed, nigga. This was
Right.
unheard of to have a kid in the '80s. I was born in '77, nigga. In
Yeah.
'83, '84, I had my own room. When I was in the third grade, I had my own phone line
Right.
in
Right.
my
Right.
room. My brother had his own phone line. So it wasn't mama getting on the phone saying, boy, who is this on the phone? It was her walking in the room saying, get off the phone and unplugging the phone and taking it out the room.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? So not only I had a bunk bed and then I had a desk. So I felt important as a kid. Uh, I struggled because I lost my eye growing up. So those were self-esteem issues. But the
Right. Right.
environment and the nurturing, I've never been abused. I wasn't molested. I ain't never, my mama wasn't beat on by men. I've never seen my mother drunk. I've never seen my mother high on drugs.
Yeah.
My mother wasn't a cursing mother. She had boyfriends, but I've never seen a man come out my mother's bedroom. So now, nigga, I come from the strong them strong sisters
Right,
from the
right, right,
60s
right.
and 70s, 60s. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
homie.
And
Uh,
and and and
and the most important thing, homie, I never heard my mother say anything bad about my father.
that's a
I
bar.
never heard my mother say anything bad about my father.
Yeah. That's a bar. Yeah. And I want to touch back to the era that you grew up in, and then you saying that you lost your eye.
Yeah,
Um, that says a lot to me because back then it was way tougher as far as being a kid around other kids. They call it bullying now. Back
yeah.
then it was just you getting jonesed on, they roasting you, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
let me just not just that aspect of it. Back in those days, technology wasn't what it was.
mm,
You know how hard it was for a nigga to get a prosthetic limb or an eye? Most niggas who lost a limb couldn't get his eye replaced. So
right, right,
most niggas who I saw lost their eye in the 80s, they don't have a prosthetic eye, homie.
yeah,
Can you imagine the cost of this? Back then though. So
yeah,
I had over 9 eye surgeries. This ain't cheap, nigga.
right. Now, hell no.
I had over 9 eye surgeries. I got to go to an eye specialist to have this made. And it's only one or two. It was only one in the whole country back then.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So now, homie, I'm a well nurtured and taken care of kid.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah,
No, no.
homie.
I mean, I can see it.
So,
As
so
far as just what you talk about and what you're doing.
look at my dental work.
He
I
said I
only
got.
get my natural teeth.
He
Most
said I
niggas
got my
didn't.
teeth in the
Most
back.
niggas had caps.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Nigga, I
yeah.
got great. So we went to the dentist regularly. So nah, homie. So nah, we sat at the table and ate dinner together.
Right.
So nah, homie. I come from the last of I come from the last of the strong black mothers before crack came, or the man came and ruined the household. See, because
Yeah,
in the 60s, in the 70s, let me just say in the early 70s, it was prideful for a lot of men to go find a woman who was getting government assistance and you beat her, just lay back and play on her.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mother never became government dependent. We never received food stamps.
Yeah, because that becomes a dark tunnel
Yeah,
to take
we,
to
we,
just
we never
yeah.
we never lived, so we never became. My mother never received no government assistance. She worked 2 jobs, and then in the early 80s, she landed a job at General Motors.
Oh yeah,
So
oh
back
yeah.
then, homie, they was putting in $500 to $600 to $700 a week.
Right.
Great money in
Hell
81,
yeah.
82. Nigga, that was hell of a money. So we literally went from rags to riches.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and my mother always instilled good morals. You do right because right is right. You do
Right.
right because right is right.
That's a
You do
fact.
right because right is right.
Yeah, I
You
always
know,
say that. I always say that's what my platform is about. Is we don't focus on what you look like, your race, your background, your ethnicity is right, wrong is wrong.
yeah.
Good is good and bad is bad. So
So so
that's
it's
what we,
so so if you do wrong at school, you get disciplined. So the
yeah.
worst thing you can do at school is go misbehave, is have bad
Hmm.
citizenship.
Yeah.
So not only that, yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am. We didn't say yeah, huh? When mama said something, we didn't say huh? Yes ma'am.
Right.
We was dressed. We was well dressed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
You had to take pride in how you stepped out, especially when I
when
was
you got
growing up
out of
with
school, when you came home from school, you took your school clothes off.
yeah.
You had play clothes and you had school clothes.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You now when you
Yeah.
come home, you take them clothes off, and you better not get caught playing in your school clothes.
Yeah.
When you sit down to eat, you pray over your food.
Oh yeah, man. That's something that people be
That was
shocked that I
mandatory.
do it. People be shocked that I do it in public and all that shit.
You don't get your plate and go in the room. You don't get your
Yeah,
plate
nah,
and go in the
yeah,
living room. You get your plate and eat at the table.
right,
Mama say you go drop crumbs somewhere and crumbs go bring roaches. So you get out that
right,
room from eating. So I grew up with some structure. Even though my mother had to work, we lacked the parental supervision because mother was a single mother and she had to work. So when we was getting out of school, mama was going to work. So at this time, we got the foundation.
right,
We got
right.
the foundation, right?
Yeah,
So uh
it's on you. It's on you to utilize what you was blessed to have. You know
well,
what I'm saying? Cause
it's not right. Let me break this down for you. It's not for the kid to utilize because at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, you dealing with a child
yeah,
with a undeveloped brain. So let's stop right there at the undeveloped brain. What do you mean by that? The human brain, there's a part of the front part of your brain is called a prefrontal cortex. It's a prefrontal lobe. And when you're young, it's an empty space. And as you get older, it grows and it begins to connect at age 25. That's why the insurance companies don't let the insurance rates go down to after you turn 25 years old, because now your brain can do the most important function of the part, right?
right,
It's
right, right,
called
right,
logic and reasoning.
right,
Until that part develops, there's no way for you to process logic and reasoning. So when you ask a 12-year-old man, why you do that? And he said, I don't know. And you be saying, yeah, you do. You do know why you did that. And you be saying, oh man, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know why? And they be saying, but I don't know. And they just make up something. You
yeah,
man, you was telling me, well, they don't know. Psychologists and psychiatrists, they explain it as impulsive behavior.
right, right,
Children
right, right,
act out what they feel. Impulsiveness. There's no way for them to think. They're driven by emotion. They're driven by environment.
right,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
there's no way, even though my mother's giving me this, she's kissing me on the forehead, saying I gotta go to work. She's giving us instructions. Don't go outside. If somebody answer the phone, take a message, write it down. Do your homework. Leave your homework out on the table so I can
right,
check it when I come in.
right, right.
Make sure you get y'all butt in that bathtub and take a bath and clean up, wash the dishes. So we got instructions.
That's
But
true.
as we begin to get older, naturally you're gonna rebel against your parents' instructions.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna go through a rebellious stage. They call it an adolescent stage, right?
yeah,
You're starting to think your parents don't know what they're talking about. So this is where environment and culture comes into play. This is where the notion of it takes a village to raise a child, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
the neighbors know we at home by ourselves. The neighbors know
yeah,
this
yeah.
woman going
They
to work. She a single
right,
mother.
right, right, right,
They seeing us leave and go out. They seeing these unruly characters coming over to this woman's house when she's not there, but nobody's saying nothing. They minding their business. Nobody's saying, hey man, your mom's not here. I don't think y'all should. So you see what I'm saying? So we're
yeah,
free to do whatever. Now we're exposed to the culture. There's no parental supervision at home to say, hey, boy, what you in there listening to? Okay, what's that you in there listening to? Hey, what y'all watching? Who is that out there you talking to? Why your eyes red?
right,
You see
right,
what I'm saying? So it is no supervision. When mama get home, we already know what time she go call. So by the time she get home,
you,
we done put some bullshit on the table for homework
right,
just to fill out something. Now she checking to see if the soap wet. The soap ain't wet. Now she waking us up. Get y'all ass in the bathtub. The soap ain't wet. Ain't no soap towel, nothing wet.
right,
No.
yeah,
So she's trying to do the best she can. But during the 80s, there's no such thing as helping single mothers. There's a stigma to single mothers. Ain't no
right,
help for
right,
single mothers. Then on top of that, this is the family member who made it out the ghetto. So everybody talking about her. Oh, she thinks she better. Oh, she think them boys. So she don't have, and then she got the element of drugs that's plaguing her family. She the backbone of the family. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
not only do she got her two boys,
But she gotta still be the
she help her mama who on drugs. She help her sister who on drugs. She got a brother that's in and out of prison. Then so she got to get her. So she got to get her. She got to get her sister's kids because her sister then got on this new drug called crack. So her sister got 5 kids. She got to take them kids. Her mother in and out of prison. Her father's in prison. So this woman got to do all. So she got to be the glue for all this.
right and hold it all together.
In the process, she losing her boys trying to help her mama, trying to help her sister.
Mm.
You see,
That's deep. That's deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's how they normally do the one in the family who love the family and made it out. They gonna wear them down. They'll pull them back to the ghetto. They love for the family.
Right.
And when they fall down, they'll talk about it. Oh, that what she get. Yeah, look, them boys in trouble now. She thought them boys were better. Well, she tried to give better and do better. Cause when you know better,
To
you go.
everybody though.
Yeah. So not only are you working against whatever constraints and restraints and obstacles that white supremacy put up against you, you working against your environment. You got your culture working against you, and not only that, you got your family working against you. So that's the dynamic of a strong mother that's trying to make it out the ghetto, but they don't want to talk about that. That's absent of the niggas standing on the corners. The so-called OG niggas, the big homies that's at the park, who your kids gotta walk by when they going to school.
Right.
When they getting out of school, these same niggas is at the store, they at the parks. So these guys are placed in the path of the youth, even before they choose the path of the streets. These images of these niggas looking cool high. These niggas standing on the corner with a 40 ounce with old English 800, looking cool drunk. Looking cool drunk. The coolness you don't get to see when he go home and beat up his girl because he too drunk. He go home and molest somebody because he overly drunk and he got a sex addiction. See, that's the coolness we don't get to see. Go ahead, I can't hear you. Oh, you done muted yours. Yeah, yours got the mute button. Yeah. You done muted yourself. Yeah, I told y'all this gonna be a good show. Y'all gotta go find that nigga at Politickin Network. Now I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit because this nigga done paid for this. Now I can't give y'all all of this. This is just a little sample, a little teaser for y'all to go over there and watch some real live politicking conversation. Say, nigga, where you go? You go get me something to drink then. Baby, you can bring me some tea. Chelsea, bring me some tea right quick. No ice. Yeah, that ice just get in the way. Just get in the way of something smooth. Yeah, water's supposed to flow smoothly. Ain't no ice in no river. Yeah, when the niggas had to drink out the river and the lakes and the creeks, yeah, they ain't had no ice. They drink. Drink, nigga. Say, where you go, nigga? You done muted me? Well, he done paid. Yeah. He done paid. So shit, we sit here and just look at one another. Yeah, you're my kind of nigga too. Yeah, this is good, especially for the single mothers. Just trying to do the best they can, trying to make it out that shit. But I'm telling you, some of your biggest obstacles, your biggest challenge, your biggest opposition is your neighborhood, the culture that your kids tie themselves into, and your goddamn family members. Yeah, this gonna get good. Say, you still there? And this the first West Coast interview. My first ever West Coast interview. I told you nigga from California. Nigga ain't got to fly to California. You back on there?
My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
bullshit.
hey, man, all this fancy ass technology, my mouse done died. Then it died on the fucking button, I guess, to mute it. I don't, all right,
Yeah,
look.
yeah, you in a real
This is
studio. Ain't no shit like that happening in no real studio. Yeah, you had to go. Yeah, yeah. I saw you writing down shit, taking notes. He real
hell.
professional, y'all. Yeah, yeah. He real professional.
Hey, don't lie. I got the
Yeah,
notepad.
nigga. Yeah, y'all just can't
Hey,
see. Thank
hey,
you.
man, cause when you trying to convey a certain point that's not necessarily the I guess the majority perspective or opinion, you got to make sure you come all the way correct, because they try to strain you out here on the social media and internet platforms and all that, so that's why I try to make sure I come ready and prepared. But we ready now, big dog, and I ain't editing that. I'm not editing none of this
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
I'm this shit,
Yeah. This
nigga.
yeah, yeah. We
I
turn the keys to the
might do
intro.
a little, little clip here or two, on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us, Politickin Network on Instagram too. You know what
You
I'm
say
saying?
Politickin Network on Instagram?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh, you got
sir.
a Facebook page too?
Huh?
You got a Facebook page too?
Yeah, Politickin Network or It's either Politickin Podcast, Politickin Podcast
Politickin
on
Podcast?
on
Y'all hear
Facebook.
that? And shout out, man, to one of my sponsors, man, School Clothing.
Yes, sir.
Only Kings Out of Love. Yeah. I'm trying to, y'all, but it's hard to love this group of black folk.
Hey, man, I'm
It's
trying to
hard
tell
to
you.
love today, black motherfuckers.
It's just from my experience is the disrespect that they throw at you for just
Well,
an opinion.
well, let me just say this, homie, for the California people. My whole time in California, homie, I noticed that guys, it's like they despise black women out there. And so when you listen to guys like C-Mac, you hear them say these kitches ain't shit and a kitch ain't. And it's like, man, they got this deep resentment for women. And
Yeah,
so I started looking at that shit, homie. And so I understand California is the first place where this chemical was given to black people that was called crack, right? They the first children who got to see what crack do.
right.
So let's just look how deep this shit get on. I got a bag back so I can break this shit all the way down.
Yeah. Break the
Look,
shit down that gets
hold
beyond the
on, before I forget.
surface.
They the first children ever. Listen to me, homie. Ever to witness the effects of crack cocaine. We only know bits and pieces.
Hmm.
We don't know what the fuck them kids seen. We just know it psychologically. Uh, it psychologically castrated children from their mothers and mothers from their children, and it created a callus. It created a callus in many children's hearts for how they see the world because of what this drug done to their mother.
Right.
Man, uh, so I understand. I understand. Baby, we can hear you up here. I understand why they speak the way they speak about a woman. And it's you can see it in the interactions of the black man and the black woman when you go to California and look at California natives. And look at California natives. A southern guy like myself can easily go to California and have his pick of the litter because we're gentlemen. We have some southern hospitality. Uh, all of what California has to offer a woman is a gangster. Is a gangster. They don't have no fishermen. They don't have no mechanic men. They don't have no farmers. All they got is a gangster, a killer.
Yeah.
So when I see that and I come back home and I say, man, when I was in California, black people didn't even speak to each other. When I stayed at King Baba Louis' mother's house, she was in the gangsters hood. It's a store just maybe not even 50 yards away. They can't safely walk to the store.
Right.
If their children, if I live in the Hoover's neighborhood and my son is having a football game in the 60s neighborhood, I can't go, man. Their fathers can't go.
Right. Right.
There's no.
They got to miss football games and karate matches and yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no safe passage.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's real.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. I think a lot of me being out here in California, I think a lot of dudes do understand. It's just I guess you could say politics, but I see me. I'm like what I was telling you when we was talking, privately. Like I'm a square. I'm not no gang member. I'm not no street nigga. I got a family. I'm married. Like I do that lifestyle. I don't.
Here's the thing. They've taken over the community. They've taken over the neighborhood, and they say nobody can speak on it. That's what they saying.
Yeah.
They've taken over our neighborhoods. They've taken over our culture. They've taken over our race. Our kids aspire to be like them. And they say, y'all better not speak on it.
Yeah.
Y'all stay out of this. Y'all not keeping it out of it. Y'all not keeping us out of this. So here it is. I'm a well-known, proven community activist. I got pictures with FBI. I got pictures with gang unit. I got pictures with police. I got pictures with mayor, senators, congressmen, in front of Ted Cruz, John McCain, Mark Rubio. It's pictures all plastered all over the internet. I'm on the internet saying, hey, I'm anti-gang. What are these street guys doing on the internet? Confront me. I'm not in the streets saying this. They've come out the streets and come to the internet.
And that's the most dangerous place to come if you a street nigga.
Well, because the police said about 5 years ago that social media have become the #1 tool for
that they use
law enforcement.
Yeah,
right? They come out and brag about this. So
niggas are their own witnesses to their crimes.
And so here it is. These guys are coming to social media talking about unforgotten crimes, some unsolved. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they want to be in this light.
Right.
See, don't get it twisted. If these old niggas had cameras and cell phones and social media back in their day, they'll be doing the same thing
shit.
young niggas doing.
Hey, I was gonna say that because I mean, if you look at it,
all these because they doing it now. They doing against the codes. You'll never find an Italian mafia dude doing what these guys do. Unless they went snitch. You'll never see no retired mafia guy, no retired cartel member.
Everybody's snitching nowadays, so I don't even.
So look at this, homie. Why is all of our old gangsters in front of the camera, homie, when you ain't supposed to do this?
They supposed to be behind the scenes correcting niggas that's on the front fucking up. Hey man, hey man, come here.
Homie, listen. Why do you think the young niggas jumping in front of the cameras? Because the old niggas want to be there too.
Oh yeah.
They're mimicking the old niggas. It's something about that camera, boy. Everybody want to be in front of that camera, man.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be in front of that camera.
And the sad thing about it is when you get there, like I was watching the video of some dude. I guess he from Cali. He was talking about you. He said, "Yeah, he a plague to the black community. He a plague to gang culture. He a plague to gang culture, and that's a bad thing. Like unless if we." Like, if we gonna talk about it, then let's talk about what's really going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a few real life gang members to step up and say, "Hey, homie, you ain't that's out of pocket. You're not doing that. Let that person live. Let that person slide. You get no stripes for fucking. He a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's how I look at it. But yeah, make sure y'all tap in the Careful and Careless on the merch. You feel me? Shout out to Charleston White. We got him checked in.
This is at a youth facility that houses children who murder people.
Mm.
I brought Mob James and them into here. They didn't want. At first, they told Mob James he got to stop. They made the man because Mob James was cussing, trying to bully the little kids, as he said I tried to do. So they really. So this can't. Don't nobody do this, homie.
This that was like that scare straight type shit.
No, this ain't no scare straight. We
don't I'm saying what he was trying to do the way that it came off.
Well, they don't know no other conversation but the bully talk. If I was still gangbanging out, they don't know how to communicate, homie.
Yeah.
They've never communicated in our world.
Verbally, anyway.
Never, not even verbally. Everything they handle is with violence.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They don't do it verbally. They're not gonna do no talking. They're not gonna do no understanding. It's straight to.
So here it is. When he come to talk to children, he talking like a gangster.
Yeah.
He don't know how to cuss with compassion. He don't know. He ain't been connecting with children.
Right.
It's a technique that you have to have.
Oh yeah. Because you think you're doing good, you could turn that child up to be the biggest monster that this world has ever seen.
I went and got people from all over the country. Nowhere in the United States of America are people trying to take celebrities inside of a juvenile lockup facility where these kids could possibly have another chance at life after they done commit crimes such as murder.
Right.
So they ain't never done this until I brought them in. So you got these guys online saying I'm a plague. These gang members, homie, they're not getting awards for being youth advocates. This says a youth advocate. I got 10 years in the making. I got children from juvenile facilities, homie, on the wall drawing posters of me.
Right.
I just got signed to another capital murder case, homie. 16-year-old killed an old black man at a Costco right in Dallas. He was in this book.
Man. See, now that's if we talking about gangster, everything you just broke down, every single thing that you trying to touch your hand in, now that's gangster.
And this is this year. This ain't nothing old. This 2021. This ain't nothing old, homie.
Yeah. And that same thing right there, that'll make somebody, want to get out and be rehabilitated.
When the facility made these. So let me tell you what we do when these kids come home. Mob James them got on there and made all kind of promises to these kids. They made all kind of promises to these kids. Nigga, when they get released, I'm the only one picking them up from their mama in them house, or their sister in them house, or their aunt in them house, taking them to Boss Talk so they can go shopping for clothes. Boss Talk writing vouchers.
Right.
Writing vouchers, homie, so they can come home dressed, putting them in the shoes, the kind of shoes they want to wear.
Yeah. And what I would say is if they are doing those things, they need to put that out there as opposed to trying to, do the opposite of what was gonna help, the black community.
All of this stuff is put on YouTube, but they overlook those because they want the drama, nigga. So they want the character, homie. They want the Rat Williams. They want
they want you talking that shit for real. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So
And
you show me a gang member, homie. So all these niggas trying to talk about me, talking about they dead homies.
right,
What
right,
about the
right,
dead victims?
right, right.
What about the dead victims? They never mention those.
And what about the dead victims that wasn't even had nothing to do with what you was trying to carry out? Because
They never mention those.
that's my thing. It's like if you gonna have a problem with somebody saying, "Oh, gang violence and gang culture is the number one thing that kills black people." If you got a problem with that, then you got to acknowledge the fact that ain't nobody a person that's coming out of the military that know how to shoot when you going off with 150 shots. Ain't nobody out here trained you to be
No.
able to do that. So when that little 6-year-old girl get hit by a stray bullet, or that father that's eating Thanksgiving dinner with his family, when he get just a shot to the head and now he gone, who we gonna blame? So that's my biggest thing when it comes
It's
down
so
to
many
all that shit.
casualties of gang violence, homie.
Facts, facts.
They haven't created no kind of fund. They don't have nothing for their fallen soldiers, but they so honored. How can you honor these people when y'all don't even go cut the grass at the graveyards?
Not
Some of these
even
people
water it.
ain't tombstones.
Yeah.
Some of these people just got a little plaque down off in the dirt, and if the grass grows 2 inches, you won't even see their name.
Right, right, right.
The pain, the
The
pain of
destruction.
just think about the pain of the nigga who died, gang banging. Y'all show up at the funeral in all y'all red and blue colors.
Mm.
His grandmother come there, she don't have nothing to do with gang banging.
And,
You know,
and
you know what
she
that
might be
does?
resenting y'all. She might be the one that was
Do
fighting
you
against
know
y'all
what
showing
do
up.
you know what them niggas do at the funeral, homie? The mothers, the children, the aunties, they are crying. These niggas show up in their gang colors and take over these people's funerals with disrespect.
That
But
they
all
they didn't help raise no money for it. They didn't sit out there on the four corner block and ask for donations. They didn't set up no GoFundMe. They didn't wash no cars. Nigga, hey, I could go on and go on,
they
but
come
this is
visit
what
the
I see
graveyard,
being
homie.
out here.
They come have a gang at the graveyard. At the graveyard. They ain't finna come by Christmas and drop off nothing and just say, hey, I just want to come share my spirit with y'all because he was this kind of friend to me. Them people gonna feel like they family member died in vain. The kids at the funeral, they become indoctrinated. This is the way I want to die. You can't see this when you die, fool. You can't see none of this when you die. This is bullshit.
Right.
Man, we got to stand. Man, these
That's
guys
a
act
fact.
like it ain't a God. They act like they the gods on earth.
Right, 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 right.
These crippin' blood niggas out of California, they act like they the gods on earth. And when people die, they can't help get nobody off earth. And when somebody coming to earth, they can't help get nobody on earth. Meaning when the child is born. They just real existing in the way they are a liability to everything that exists to them.
Yeah,
And
and me
listen
being
to what I'm saying.
yeah,
These guys who join gangs and remain with honor for the pain they've caused, the violence that they projected to other black people, and they still proud of it. That's my set, that's my hood.
yeah.
These are stupid liabilities.
I feel the same way when it comes down to, even in other states where somebody is banging all the way across the country, they banging a California street. I'm from here. I'm from this. I'm from that. That to me is another part of the problem. Like
Man,
you're not even
let's just say being in a gang. Let's
yeah,
just take the
yeah.
street names away from it.
That's true.
Let's just say the niggas that's in the gang claiming they set in they hood. They look like fools
Right.
when everything in their hood got a key that they ain't got a key to.
Yeah.
Everything in their hood with a doorknob on it, they ain't got a key to it, but they'll die for this hood.
Yeah.
And when they in
That's a
prison,
fact.
guess what, homie? They hood can't send them nothing. They hood try to fuck their sister. They hood will beat up their sister, homie. Go to jumping on their sister.
Yeah.
They hood will break into their mama house. How you love your hood, homie? And you
They
pee
don't
on
love
your
you.
corner. You pee on your corner right there. You gonna make it stink. You spread hepatitis, homie. Y'all pee at the park and children come play up there. So y'all are exposing the children to hepatitis, tuberculosis from your feces and your urine that you niggas live and leave at the park. Y'all don't take the trash out when y'all fill up the trash can at the park. Y'all make it harder for whoever come clean up the park. I believe them niggas should be put in jail throughout the daytime. I think every nigga at a park should be put in jail, homie. He should be in a jail somewhere being made to work. Every nigga laying around drunk. Every nigga high standing around and he ain't doing no work.
Right.
He need to be in jail. Every nigga ain't got nowhere to live and he got a gang, need to go back to jail.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that. I believe one of the best places and one of the best things you can do to some of these niggas is put them in jail. They become the best man you ever seen in the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know because I ain't never been to jail, but you been somebody that you been somebody that
a lot of jail buddies, homie.
Yeah.
Them niggas come out looking good coming out of jail.
Yeah.
They be muscular and big. Man, you see how Monster Coat and them look when he come out of jail?
Yeah.
Give him 6 months, that dope go to taking over. That alcohol go to taking over. That fried chicken out them fast food joints go to sitting in. They stop working out and doing what they doing. Now they stand up later.
They lose the program.
Man, they didn't have no program in there. It's called a program is just a nigga institutionalized. What the fuck you go bring a program to the free world for? You need structure out here, nigga. The program don't work in the free world.
Hey,
unless
man.
you got a leg monitor on in the house. You need structure. You gotta have goals. You gotta have aspirations. You need discipline, nigga.
Right.
You don't need no motherfucking program, dumbass convict.
Yeah, I had a nigga come to my job and try to bang on me.
I tell them nigga talking program ain't got a bank account. They ain't got a simple bank account.
Nigga, they ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I got
what I'm saying? But all they got is a story to tell. That's what I took from it when I had an experience with a nigga try to basically tell me my beautiful and free life was nothing because I ain't never seen the inside of a jail or been on a yard before. And it's like,
had sex with a boy, homie.
I mean, I don't know.
Listen. 80% of men who have been to prison. I've never in my life been to prison.
Right.
But you'll never hear nobody talk about it. 80% of men who've been to prison been with a boy, homie. That's why they so homophobic. They can't openly talk about prison homosexual. That's why all of them talk about everything but that. Because they got a friend who done it. They got a close big homie who done it. They got an OG of the set who do it.
That made them feel okay.
That's why you hear all the rumors about these guys when they come home. Because they can't leave that in prison. That's part of the program, baby. That's part of the program, baby. You got the good. Crazy. See, this is what you got with gangbanging. You got the good, you got the bad, and you got the ugly. They just want to tell you about the good and the bad. That's the Hollywood part of it.
Right.
They don't want to talk about the ugly.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about the ugly.
And that's the part that most of them is running from. What you call it? Purging. They purging. Yeah.
Well, I only had one homeboy he spent 20 years. He spent 4 years in a juvenile facility with me. He was transferred into the adult prison system on his 18th birthday from juvie to the adult prison system. He spent 20 flat years in there from age 13 to 33. One of the hardest fighting niggas in the Texas prison system. He the only nigga I've ever known, and I know over 200 men who have gone to prison as children. More than that, if I can remember everybody's name. He the only one who ever came out and said, yeah, nut, cuz, I almost went there, but I didn't. I almost went there, but I didn't. See, that's why you can't make me believe, man. A man's two strongest desires that God give him, and these are God-given desires.
Right.
His desire to eat food and his desire to have sex. Those are his two strongest desires as a human being. Nothing is more stronger than his desire to eat food and to fuck him something. So you mean to tell me, nigga, you been in there suppressing this without a God on your devilish principles? On your devilish principles. Nah, homie. Soon as you get out, you chasing women. You got a high sex drive. And you been down there how long? Nah, brother. You playing. Let's be real.
Like these
And you,
niggas stopping cold turkey.
well, you start hearing it when they talk about it. First thing, first time they want to get with a woman, what they want to do with the woman, they want to go in that hole. First, see, the women can tell the secrets that we don't know.
Yeah.
And see, they normally the woman don't tell the secrets till he go to beating on her, and she fall out of love with him. Then she'll start saying how when he was at the homeless shelter, the security guard say he was going into the transsexual's room when he first got out of prison. 5-5 crib. See, ain't women's go to talking to me and sending me things. That's why you don't never hear me bash the woman. The woman got all the dark secrets to these niggas. The woman
Right.
and the babies. They skirt him into silence. The women and the babies got to live with these creeps and these freaks and these perverts and these bullies and these violent, aggressive men who don't know how to love because they haven't came from love. See, what separates the niggas and the black folks and the African Americans, what separates these people is where they come from and what they come from. Where they come from and what they come from. But what you mean? Nigga, it's a group of these motherfuckers didn't come from love. So they despise the ones that came from love. You didn't come from the mud. You ain't never had to struggle. You didn't get it out the mud. My mama was on dope. You don't know what it's like. So they despise that. Nigga, cause my mama wasn't a dope fiend.
Right.
They despise the fact that I ain't never had to eat a syrup sandwich. They despise the fact that I didn't have to grow up fighting. So I ain't real to them. So they gonna try to make me throw my life away to prove to them because I come from love. I'm sorry your stepdaddy used to beat on you because he didn't think you were his real son. All your mama had to do was tell him. So he beat on you and he beat on you. So you beat on your brothers and sisters, stab your sister, broke your sister nose, beat your brother to death and start beat. So nigga, you grew up violent. You was getting put in the hospital by your stepdad at 5 years old. You was getting your skull cracked, nigga. I don't want to fight you. I don't even know this is happening to you. But you outside fucking with me. You ain't got no business playing with me. You and your house getting abused. I'm in my house getting love. And me and you go to school together.
That's a fact.
That's where the problem lies in our communities, fam. We got a bunch of these little motherfuckers say they getting beat on, they getting fucked on, they getting abused, they falling asleep on the floor while the grown folks still smoking and drinking and having fun in the living room. And when they wake up in the morning, they got to go to school. It's a house full of drunks and dope fiends and things, and they can't find matching clothes and clean clothes to go to school, and they only got one pair of shoes. So when they go to school, a kid like me just like high side, and if I say something to them, they go kill me. They gonna kill me. Cause won't nobody feed them and I'm getting fed. That's the problem we're having if we go be real.
Right.
You got some that come from love. You got some that don't come from love. And we trying to mix together.
Yeah, that could be a recipe for disaster.
Don't you see what's happening?
Yeah, you see the one person like in the Young Dolph situation.
Don't you see niggas dying over pounds of weed? Don't you see
Man,
niggas?
you see niggas dying over posts on Facebook. They killing you for the something that you say on Facebook on a post. It ain't even
That
come
come
out your mouth.
them come from people not having love, homie.
Yeah,
We listen. What did our good mothers tell us? Sticks and stones may break our bones, but
the
words will
words will
never hurt
never.
us.
Yeah,
We already had instructions on what to do.
right,
Ain't
right,
nobody told these niggas nothing because they getting cussed out the house. Ugly motherfucker, get your motherfucking ass out of here, too. So ain't nobody told them what. So soon as you say something to hurt them, make them feel like how they dumb ass mama, they gonna hurt you because you done made them feel how they mama. They really want to hurt their mama.
right, right,
They really want to kill their daddy. So when they come outside, psychiatrists and psychologists and counselors and child behavior specialists, they call it displaced anger. They said we got a lot of children and a lot of adults walking around with displaced anger. They resent their fathers. They're angry at their mothers. They resent their grandmothers. So they have displaced anger. They're not really angry at the teacher. They're not
right,
really angry at the police officer who pulls them over. They're not really angry at the McDonald's worker who gets their order wrong. They're mad at the person who raised them and birthed them into these horrible, horrendous conditions and this environment and these situations that they had to grow up in. So they're just taking it out on everybody else.
right,
They're just
right.
taking it out on everybody else. So that's it's called displaced anger.
Yeah,
So that's what
yeah,
I know.
yeah. That's real. That's real. Hell yeah, man. Um, what I got a few things I wanted to ask you about as far as um because this was a situation where I really was confused in just my black people. That situation when the Asian boys was nigga this, nigga that.
That's what made me go bad on California. When
Yeah. Okay.
that's when I turned on. That's when I started disrespecting California.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no way, homie. There's no
Yeah.
way.
I couldn't understand it.
Say, homie, that's when I started really disrespecting California.
Yeah. And then they the support like got greater after they did another video doubling down on it. Like on some now they got niggas in the like niggas in the
Homie, I had
background.
man, nigga China Mac went to neighborhood and yeah, homie, that fucked me up, homie. So
Yeah.
I'm saying they got Asian Crips in California. They let other race of people create gangs to kill us. Cause is it some Asian bloods they bang against?
Right, right, right,
They
right.
on the camera saying, yeah, that nigga Charleston, fuck that nigga Charleston. And no OG from California made a video rebuking that.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
nigga Bosco.
It's and that's the thing, is no guidance out here for the
Nigga, I'm seeing the Asians on there with Bosco. I'm seeing them on there with all. So I'm saying, nigga, them niggas get out. Nigga, fuck them. Them niggas fucked up, my nigga. Them
right.
niggas picked the A. Nigga, fuck, nigga, that nigga, fuck them, nigga, homie. And it's been like that ever since. Fuck a
Yeah, like
California nigga, homie.
yeah,
They lost their southern roots.
yeah.
Them niggas hold hands.
That because how I look at it is whatever the derogatory term for them, you couldn't see a video full of niggas calling them they whatever derogatory.
Shut mine down. And
But,
then and then
but
and
that's
then
my point. That's my point. I can go on YouTube right now and see they same
and then not only did they shut me down, they let the Asian shit stay up calling me all kind of niggas.
and that's what I'm saying. I could go right now on YouTube and
It's
look at
still
that
up there.
video. Yeah, and look at
And
the
no
video.
nigga from California, no rapper, nobody said nothing. So nigga, fuck them bitch ass California niggas. And every nigga that's a real nigga said that, homie.
Yeah,
Fuck
no, I
them
mean,
bitch ass.
and I talked to some real niggas that's from California that is, I mean,
Nah, homie,
there
nigga,
ain't
fuck
no
a California
politics,
nigga, homie.
ain't
Fuck
no
a
ain't no ain't no
California nigga, homie.
politics that's going.
In my
You got
mind, they suck them Mexicans dicks and they suck them Asian dicks, but they'll kill their own people, nigga. They
yeah,
ain't got no history of warring with nobody. They got a
right, right,
50-year war raged on their own people, nigga. Them some real life cowards, nigga. That's why I disrespect them niggas the way I
that's
do.
real.
And then when they coming down here, they all want to talk.
Right,
Ain't
right,
now
right,
niggas
right,
coming
right,
down
right.
here and slap me. They right in my face. Ain't now nigga grab me and done nigga. Ain't now nigga done nothing. And they supposed to be this. I keep telling y'all I
it's
control
only
nigga.
it's only for the internet though. That's what I'm realizing.
I'm showing up where they coming to. They know I'm coming. They already there before I get there. I'm showing
Right.
up by myself. And now nigga grab me and say, listen, let me tell you something, nigga. They
Right.
saying what I can't do. I done already done it. And I done it before the world. It's
Yeah.
either time for me to die or you niggas go on to the next subject. Go on to the next subject, nigga, because ain't nobody gonna come kill me. I stand on that. Ain't now nigga gonna come kill me by what I done said. Who gonna throw their life away when they got real enemies they could kill for? They got people that died behind that. They gonna come kill what somebody done said. They
Right.
can't make me believe that.
I mean, if anything, I would say, the pushback against, what you feel about California. I think if anything, it brought everybody together as far as
I'm the
Bloods and
first
Crips.
nigga about the Crip and Bloods together. They ain't
That's what
never
I'm gonna say.
unified under one umbrella.
Yeah.
I'm the baddest nigga. I made the Crip and Bloods come together and unify under one name, Charleston White. Right now, I can come to California. They'll stop killing each other just to come kill me. That's how much power I got. I really done fucked the whole state. Yeah, I done laid my dick across the whole state of California, nigga.
My nigga funny.
Yeah, done laid my dick across the whole state of California. They got them old niggas coming out of retirement confessing on camera. I brought a gun. I possessed a gun as a convicted felon.
Right.
They on camera saying I convict, which is a federal crime. I got these niggas confessing federal crimes.
It's crazy because what you saying is some real shit, because this is why I fuck with Charleston. Like, this is why I try to separate. Like, I could see the difference between Charleston White the character and Charleston White the man, right? I could see the difference just due to the fact that I know you just said everything you just said in the last 30 seconds was to piss them niggas off.
Yeah.
And just like if somebody was to say it to you, it'll probably piss you off so much. No.
Listen. It ain't nothing you can say to me to piss me off.
No. What I'm saying,
it ain't. Listen. As a man,
yeah,
I'm not listening to nothing you saying anyway, nigga.
Right.
Listen. The average nigga riding in my car, if he talking, I ain't listening to him. If you didn't book me, I wouldn't be listening to you, nigga.
Right.
I don't listen to nothing a nigga saying.
Right.
Piss me off because I think he's full of shit anyway.
And so that's what I was gonna say is basically, if you're gonna take offense to that, why not let that get you to a point? If it bothers you, why not let that get you to a point to where you like, you know what, I'm gonna make sure.
Listen. You ain't got no business listening to Charleston White. No man.
Right.
No man does. For one, this guy started out pulling his penis out. This guy started out showing his penis.
Who did that?
That's what I'm known for.
Oh, that's
that's what I'm known for on the internet. And listen, that's why none of the people who know me, that's why you don't see them on my YouTube channel saying, oh, we love it, because they know at any given moment. See, you ain't got no business listening to me, man.
Right.
So that's why you feeling some kind of way. The time you give Charleston White, homie, you doing nothing. And when you get through listening to me, you going to go do nothing. You are a pitiful loser. Who give a fuck about how you feel? You fucking loser. You doing nothing in life, having feelings, and you finna go do nothing. You fucking loser. Who gives a fuck that I made you mad? Who gives a fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling the same way though. So I feel everything that you saying for real. Like,
you're on the internet writing to somebody you don't know when you could be writing to your buddy in prison who just needs a few words of encouragement.
Right.
All you gotta do is just go get a card and write whatever you're writing to me. Write those same amount of words to your buddy. But you're a fucking loser. You won't think to do that. You're a fucking internet loser. You're caught up on the internet. And I'm getting rich off this shit. You motherfucker. You're not getting a fucking dollar. You're dumb, stupid motherfucker. This is a billion people on here. And you're in here on your fucking feelings. Oh, that's why you're a loser, guys. That's why your children are going to be losers. You're the fucking example.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I do these niggas like that, homie, because they on here and they feelings. They not trying to figure out how, they not Googling how to get away with murder.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, them niggas ain't Googling how to build a house. They Googling Charleston White. Yeah.
Hey, that's a fact though, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man, because you know, a lot of the stuff that you say that I know triggers a lot of people is what I feel like if they wasn't who you was talking about, they would understand. If that makes sense.
Well, if they wasn't who I was talking,
Well,
yeah.
you know, like if they, you know, the whole
Hey,
saying
listen,
about if the shoe fits, you wear it type shit. Like I think that's what
I'm
goes
trying to tell
go
you
on
where
with
the
a
first
lot.
grade, right? I showed up in California every day wearing a costume. Every day in California, didn't I, baby? Every day in California, homie, I had on a costume. I dressed like a country nigga. I
Right,
had
right.
on coveralls. I had on a cowboy hat. Cowboy, go back, let me see the boots.
Yes, sir. Hey, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. Politickin Network on YouTube, Politickin Network on Instagram.
See, every day,
Here we
I
go.
had on this hat. Oh, I had on this hat. And I had on coveralls. I wore white coveralls. I wore pinstripe coveralls. And I had on, let me see, white pinstripe and the blue jean boy. And
Right, right.
sometimes I have a button-up shirt. Sometimes I have on a polo shirt. But every day, nigga, I look like a country nigga. And I had on Mexican cowboy boots.
Oh, I was gonna
Cause I
say,
got
yeah.
the
Did
stamps
you,
in them
yeah,
all.
yeah. I was gonna say, did you get those on? Yeah.
So peep game, right? So niggas used to say, "Oh man, look at this old country ass nigga." Well, nigga, I come to steal information.
Right,
I mean, it's not now. California is a big game state. I'm country nigga. I come down here, and this is what I'm telling them niggas. I'm playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game. That was my word. Like how I say,
right,
yeah, nigga, my nigga cross. So my saying to a California nigga, if he caught me peeping game, I said, no, nigga, I'm just playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game.
right,
That's
right,
how I
right.
played on them niggas. Because they think they smarter than everybody, right? I
Yeah,
just played country boy like I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing, man. I'm just an old country nigga down yonder way. Man, and I walked everywhere, didn't have no problems.
right.
I walked everywhere and didn't have no problems.
The thing
Playing
is,
country, we
it,
gonna fuck with a nigga in coveralls, cowboy boots, and the cowboy hat.
yeah,
They think
yeah,
I'm on, yeah, they laughing at me. Man, look at this country. That's how you play on them niggas, homie.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
show up talking about where you from, whoop de whoop. No, that's how I played on them niggas.
Right,
And didn't
right,
have
right,
no problem. And they took me in. Oh, they fell in love with me. They took me. I met their mamas and everything. Went to the main houses. They walked me through the neighborhood. Hey, look at what they fell in love with me, man.
right, right, right.
It's easy to play on gangster niggas, homie. That's how the feds get them. It's easy to infiltrate these niggas. They told me all the dark secrets about the games.
Hold on, I got you
Yeah, them
froze.
niggas just like they laid their head on my shoulders and just, man, because they want to feel like they teaching. This my little protege here. And I did just what Dolomite did, homie. Go watch the movie Dolomite. Go watch the movie Dolomite, man. I went to them niggas' goddamn neighborhood and I was giving them some money. Say, look at our text, I need a ride. I sent an Uber to them niggas. Just,
Right,
that's the
right.
same thing Dolomite did. Bomb Burr. Nigga, come on, homie. Played on them niggas, man.
Hey,
So that's why
your video
so that's why.
froze.
Oh, I
I
froze.
can
Hold
hear you
on.
though. Your video froze, but I can hear you though.
Hold on. Let me see.
It's crazy though. I might have to use this thumbnail, big dog, because this is a funny one with this cowboy
Oh,
hat
leave
on,
it
bro.
like that then, nigga. We just keep talking then. Yeah, we just keep talking. Hey, so listen, no, nigga, I played on them niggas.
Hell
So,
yeah.
but they think they playing on me because they getting a little money here. Say
Right, right,
if I got $3,000, I'm gonna go get Skull 150 because I know he homeless.
right.
So he might gotta go see his parole officer. He ain't got no car. I'm Ubering everywhere in California. I'm gonna send him an Uber.
Yeah,
Nigga,
exactly.
So because they get me, I'm playing on man. Listen, I keep telling everybody. I saw the movie Dolomite. Dolomite, what he do? He went to the back alley, bought them niggas brewers, get them niggas some chain, and recorded the shit that they said. I just memorized it. So what I did, I created a lane for them niggas where they can come to Texas and get money. Where they can come to Texas and get money.
Right,
So
right.
Bobby Louis was the first one I brought down here. He got about $5,000-$6,000, went back bragging. So I was gonna create a lane for them niggas.
Right.
I was gonna create a lane for them niggas, homie.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna create a lane for them niggas. But them niggas wasn't no big game niggas. They too gang related, homie. That's where I come up with the name game related, not gang related. Cause I saw them niggas all gang related. They ain't game niggas. They either go rob you or kill you, homie.
Right.
Rob you or kill you. Ain't no, they ain't got no finesse game. They don't know how to conversate, mac you out of nothing. So no, nigga, I finessed them thinking they were finessing me. So now I can come back and teach my people the truth. What's up, bro? I'm doing an interview, man. Nigga paid me well, man. They called Politickin Network. Nigga paid me well, nigga. So let me finish this interview, and then I'm on my way to meet you. Say, y'all, this rainwater right here, this nigga done signed somebody out of North Carolina. Got a bad motherfucker. Say that nigga, say I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, everything, man. Let me call you back. All right,
yeah.
Say, nah, man, so, hold on, I'm gonna try to fix my camera, man, but I like that picture right there.
Hey, I told you I'm gonna use this motherfucker.
Look at that picture. You got the eye looking crazy and everything.
Nah, man.
With the cowboy hat on.
Yeah. It fit the cowboy for real.
But I didn't have no ill intent, right?
Right.
Homie, I just know from being a game related nigga. Anytime you go to somebody's town, you either gotta grease palms, or you gotta feed the dope fiends to get information. Yeah, man, you got to play on the people, nigga, with the shiny objects.
Right.
Yeah. So nigga, I started out just going up to the store on Imperial in Vermont, homie, buying beer. They think they got a sucker. Yeah, I'm just buying beer, homie, just to, they think they got a sucker. So I know anytime you go to a town, you don't start at top getting all the information. You start at the bottom, and that's where you go become your best student at. So I walk they streets, homie. I walk them niggas streets, and everywhere they say don't go, I went. In them cowboy boots, in them coveralls, and that cowboy hat, playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game. And I cheat. That's why I get the nan and boo boo, man. Yeah, man, because I played on them niggas and I played good. Now they mad at me, and but I come back showing them niggas respect. I come back telling everybody in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, say, homie, that's their game. If y'all go up there, them niggas will kill y'all behind talking about you from their streets and you ain't from there. That's their game, homie. And they don't respect y'all. They don't respect Crippin' and Blood outside of California, homie. So we wasting our time. Now, they put the biggest game down we ever seen, so we got to salute them niggas for putting down such big game. So I come back paying homage, saluting them niggas. But boy, when I got into it with them Asian niggas, and they took sides with the Asians and didn't nobody come stand up for the nigga. Oh, no, homie. I'm going to my grave despising California niggas.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to my grave saying, no, homie, California niggas ain't part of our nation. No, they ain't with us. Them niggas is against us, my nigga. And anything that side with them niggas, stand with them niggas, is not with us, homie. They our enemy. They are sworn enemies. Yeah, they are sworn enemies. They wake up every day, nigga, with a target of a black man. That's their target. That's their target, nigga, and nothing else.
And you know what's crazy? I remember when I first moved to Cali, man, they was having what they call it 100 days, 100 nights, where we was being hunted by all other gangs and the black people. Nigga, you couldn't wear a white tee. And that wasn't enough to bring us together, man. I tell you,
from what I heard, that was some niggas done something to some Mexicans, wasn't it?
But that's what I'm saying. we
Well,
all the all,
I heard California was shook up during that time. Cause the
it
Mexicans,
was
see,
bad. It was bad.
let me
I'll
tell
never
you,
forget. It
see,
was
listen, we
bad.
know we don't want no problem with the Mexicans, homie. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. We don't want no problem with them Mexicans. We can
Right.
fight all day long. Nigga,
Now
them
we
Mexicans don't give a damn about us fighting. See, SA and them will come through the neighborhood and just shoot innocent black children. They'll just shoot anybody. We
right,
not that heartless. We ain't
right,
just
right.
gonna kill. We ain't gonna go do nothing to Mexican kids. We ain't that cold. We'll kill each other kids though. See,
That's
we go,
the
we
yeah.
we go to thinking logical and go to having reasoning when we go to talking about hurting other races. But when we go to talking about hurting each other, nigga, it ain't no logic and no reasoning. We just
Now
on go.
it's just it's what it is. It's a learned behavior that we as as a whole you made to hate a man that looked like you as opposed. I'll put it like this.
You know where it's
Let me
at?
change that up. I'll put it like this. Right now, if I walk to a grocery store and it's three niggas walking in at the same time, me included, them niggas gonna mad dog me, but they gonna let that Asian man, that Hispanic man, they gonna let that whoever their background is, they gonna open the door for them. They gonna make sure they pull out a cart for them, a shopping cart for them, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do all of that kind of stuff just to be.
The black man
But then
have
they gonna want to look at me and say where I'm from though. Like where you from? You know what I'm saying?
we ain't dang gonna never ask the white man where he from.
Hell no.
They ain't
They
gonna
gonna
never ask the they ain't gonna never
He
ask the
gonna, he
black
gonna tell him.
man
He
where
gonna
he
tell him.
from.
He gonna tell him to go back where he came from. That's what he gonna tell him.
Let me just say this, homie. The greatest threat in the United States of America to another black man or to a black man is another black man. That's the number one threat to your black son.
That's a fact.
That's the number one threat to your baby daddy. That's the number one threat to your husband. That's the number one threat to the black business owner who's trying to open a business in your community. It's not white supremacy. It's
Right.
not Jim Crow laws. It's not the Ku Klux Klan. It's not a white racist police officer. That's not your initial threat. Your initial threat in this country is a black man. If
Yeah.
you're a black man, when you lock your door and you turn around and put your back to your home and look at the world, your number one threat is a black man. So look out, black brother. Once you can get past your threat, then you can try to work towards your goals.
And that's crazy because now it done got to a point where, if you want to blame white supremacy, KKK, they ain't got to do shit. They just sit back.
Listen,
They just sit back.
They don't have their control no more.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell all young black people that's listening to me, white supremacy, that ghost or whatever that mythical creature that they've been saying, the white supremacy, it don't exist no more. It lost. White people don't have a stronghold on their country no more. The United States of America have 99 different tongues in it. The white man can't just focus on this black boy no more. He got Asians. He got too many different ethnicities here that don't like him, that brought their own cultures, that superseding his children. He can't focus on the dumb, stupid niggas. He was worried about us when we was thriving after Reconstruction, when we were surpassing them economically with places like Black Wall Street, Rosewood, and things like that. Yeah. He stopped worrying about us. So get that out your mind. White folk, they ain't trying to do shit to us, nigga.
Right.
They trying to keep North Korea from getting a missile that'll make it to California. They had one that made it to the shores. They trying to keep Russia out their elections. Where do a dumb football-loving, rap-loving race of people, where do they fit into that? They don't have no world leaders. They ain't even got a water system. Who worried about these people? They don't even have a banking system. So
bro.
who
We
the fuck
we
waking up, wasting their time, trying to annihilate a bunch of people that they need? If they lose their country, this who they go hand over to China. We the spoils of war.
that's a fact.
We are the spoils of war. You think they trying to get rid of us?
Right.
Nigga, they gonna hand us over to China. Whoever America lose to,
Yeah.
here, y'all
We the
can
first
have
to
my
go.
niggas.
We the first to go.
They make great labor, but not anymore. They make great for organ harvesting. They don't
Yeah.
even work no more. We just get their organs. We need their heart. We need their liver. We need their lung. These bitches don't work no more.
Hey, you know that's a sad truth right there.
We are the spoils of war,
Damn.
homie. Ain't nobody trying to get rid of the spoils. Fuck you talking about, nigga. We
Yeah.
work gold. Prison system. We are the largest consumers. These dumb,
Yeah.
stupid American black people. They spend more money than anybody on earth.
We spend
Who
more money
trying to
than what we,
stop this?
right.
Nigga, they generate economies. Nigga, this is the motherfucker we give in if Wall Street crash.
Right.
We make new laws to put these niggas ass in jail. If anything go bad, we just make new laws.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a sad truth that I think as if you black, you gotta feel some type of way
Just
about
throw it down on
what
top of the dresser for me, baby.
you know what I'm saying, what you just said. You gotta feel some type of way about it for real. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
niggas too busy talking about who they done killed in 80.
Right, right.
Niggas too busy talking about nigga how many niggas they beating up. Man, listen, homie. All these tough ass niggas can't show the boys how to break no gun down and clean it. Where you finding it, baby? Oh, thank you. Yeah, they can't show no nigga nothing. That's why they telling us about what used to be. Our
Right.
children and our young people are dying to know what's coming. They need to know about 2030. Most of the plans for us economic development, most of the plans for the black community, they was put in place 15 years ago. So what we're seeing now is shit that was done 15 years ago. So everybody 20 years ahead of us. They already know what kind of cars gonna be here in 2030. We
Right,
got
right.
niggas that we claim to be the sharpest niggas in the toolbox telling us about the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. The rest of the world talking about 2025. We gonna be going to space in 2020. Everybody talking about the future, except the dumb niggas. Dumb niggas
Yeah.
talking about the good old days. Boy, they popping and they snapping their fingers and they getting high, feeling good on all the drugs. They got the music to teach their children just get high and feel good. And everybody fucking everybody. I mean, everybody fucking everybody. Ain't nobody building nothing. We are the people that's in the Bible that's in Sodom and Gomorrah. We are
Yeah.
those people, homie. Man kissing man, woman kissing woman. Everybody fucking. The angels, the demons even fucking everybody, homie. What you mean by the demons fucking everybody? Everybody laying in bed with the porn hub, fucking themselves with the demon.
Right.
Everybody
Transferring all that
masturbating
negative
with the
energy.
visuals, having sex with the demons because it's so accessible.
Hey, you
It's
wanna
so
you wanna tap
accessible.
you want not to cut you off, you wanna tap back in to restart your audio, I mean your video?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This your boy Amp Dog. You know, we got legendary Charleston White on the platform. You know, he came on here to give us some free game. He breaking it all the way down. I wanted to tap into something where, you know, not necessarily what you would see if you pay attention to him on social media. A lot of people try to talk about all the internet streets type stuff, and it's like you get a way more decent message and way more out of it. You know, when you able to, I guess you would say, really focus on the message and not necessarily the the issues that you might want to take because of what he said or things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what we would want to do um, in this interview is basically let's show a different side of what Mr. Charleston White got to offer, you know, our people, because I've seen nothing of him saying nothing that talks down or belittles, you know, our black people as far as uh, what it is that what we should be or what we could be, you know what I'm saying? So uh definitely we got him tapping back in. You got to get his mic on. Got to get that mic on real quick. Hold on. Yeah, but this is gonna be a legendary interview, y'all. Uh, Make sure y'all go subscribe, Politickin Network on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure y'all go tap in with Careful and Careless, carefulandcareless.com, Careful and Careless on Instagram, Facebook. Make sure y'all tap in and you know, just show some love and you know, make sure you tell them Big Am Dog said what's the deal. Let me try to resend the link to him real quick.
Yeah. We back in there like swimwear.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and this from California. This is what y'all got played on with. This hat right here. Baby, how much this hat cost when you bought it for me? It was 100 something, wasn't it? Yeah. This say California. This what y'all got played on with right here. Yeah. Had I showed up with a baseball hat, y'all would have been ready to kill me. So yeah, I had this one on sometime. But this the
Hell
one really got
yeah.
y'all right here. Yeah. This the one really got y'all right here. This bad boy right here. This what I really used to get him with right here though, boy. I ain't bullshit.
That nigga said I
Say
come
boy,
in
that's the
like the
coldest
Texas
game
Ranger.
I say boy, that's the coldest game I ever put down. It's the country boy game. They playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game, boy. Say boy, y'all might need to try that sometime.
Came in with that Texas Ranger.
Yeah, they ain't never seen nothing like it. I swear,
Right.
they had never, not in the millennium. Say they ain't
Hell
never seen
yeah.
nothing like this here, man. Now they mad at me. Yeah. Now they
Yeah,
mad
yeah,
at me. They thought
yeah.
they were using me though. Yeah, they thought they were using me, man. Jeez, yeah. It was a fair exchange in my eye.
Hell yeah, man. So what you think about as far as because I'm gonna start just tapping into like some current events type shit just to get your perspective. I just want to
Now
hear
go
what you
ahead.
got. So you know they got the what's his name from Empire, the dude who faked his attack, his
The
Jesse Smollett.
Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, Jesse Smollett. Yeah,
Yeah,
what you think about that?
yeah. He needs to go to jail.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel the same way, man.
He go to jail. He don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, most niggas just be scared to go to jail because they don't want to get fucked in the ass. He
Oh,
don't
you said.
mind. Yeah, yeah, that's the only thing, nigga. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
nigga,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
all.
he ain't tripping for real.
If a nigga know he can go to jail and just fight, that ain't no problem. But them nigga want to fight and fuck. Yeah, yes, that's what make jail bad. Them nigga want to fight and fuck.
Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, I think he need to
I don't
do
know who this is. I think that's my
every bit
man.
of time he's supposed to.
Hold on, man. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
my
got
man
you.
calling from the feds. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, yeah. Who it is? Hey, what's up with it, fam? Hey, I'm doing. What's up, man? Huh? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Let me finish this interview, nigga. I'm gonna hit you right back. All right. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
boy from Dallas Global. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my boy. That's old Terry Blue from Dallas Global. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. No. I mean, because I think dude should do definitely every bit of his time with, trying to pull trying to pull a stunt like that. You know what I mean? Because the fact that he chose to, I guess, lead with the whole LBGTQ, the gay premise of it. Because if he
Yeah,
just said, "Oh, they got on me because I'm a black man and they was Trump supporters or whatever," he probably wouldn't have got the type of attention and the type of time that they gave him, the resources. So the fact that he tried to use that shit to his advantage, like I think he definitely needs to be made an example out of for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Then he just need to go to jail, and yeah, he'll meet him a new friend down there.
Yeah,
I'm sure jail wouldn't be bad for him.
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right, right.
yeah, yeah. I'm sure it wouldn't be mad. Yeah, no, yeah, it wouldn't be bad for him. And
Yeah,
they'll give him a preferential treatment down there.
right.
Yeah, yeah, from the
Right.
guards and the inmates. Yeah, that'd be real nice to him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, they'll mac on him. He wouldn't have to worry about nobody trying to fight on him. He just need to go and do about 6 months, 180 days in jail, and a
that
nice.
nigga need to do the whole time.
No,
Hell
no,
no.
no, 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 man. You don't want to do him like that. He ain't hurt nobody. He the one got ruffled up. Yeah, yeah. He used a
Yeah.
lot of resources. 6 months in jail.
Some community service.
Yeah, 800 hours of community service that'll last him about a year, and then a public apology to the citizens of Chicago.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, yeah, for wasting taxpayers' dollars.
Yeah. All right. That's
Yeah.
agreed. I
And,
agree
and,
with
and
that.
then when he go to jail, he'll be doing everybody a favor because he'll probably meet a nigga. He'll probably meet a nigga in jail that'll want to be his bunk mate. And then it might that nigga probably stop from committing crime when he get out because he done met
Right.
Jesse Smollett and they probably become buddies in the world. You know how
Right,
that shit
right,
go.
right. Yeah, they end up networking or some. Well, I don't know. I ain't never been to
Yeah,
jail, so I
yeah,
don't know. But I mean, I could imagine.
yeah, yeah. I'm just using imagination. Yeah, yeah. They won't come there. You know that nigga in jail don't know how to network. Yeah, they gonna
Yeah,
become bunk mates. You hear what I say? They
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
bunk mates.
yeah. They're gonna be
Yeah,
bunk
yeah,
mates.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah. They
roommates when they get out. Who
yeah,
knows?
them niggas don't
But
know how to network. Yeah.
all right, all right. Another thing, y'all got this going on out there in Texas where the mega church money that they said was burglarized just pops up in the wall. Would you think, like, what's your opinion on
They
that?
lying. They lying on Joel Osteen.
Or you think they lying on him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The plumber.
They
Yeah,
set him up.
you don't never trust it. You don't never trust a nigga that
That's willing to
anybody.
plan shit, huh?
Yeah, you don't trust fix toilets. Yeah, yeah, no, man. The only pipe laying nigga you trust is nigga running out of four houses fucking people. But yeah,
Right,
not no
right.
real plumber. Yeah, you don't believe plumbers tell all kind of stories.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no, you can't make me believe Joel Osteen them to rob somebody where they've been robbing the congregation. They don't need to rob nobody, nigga. They've been robbing the
Right.
congregation.
Hey, for real, man. Hey, I'm glad
Yeah,
you said
nigga,
that because that's
nigga,
yeah.
they robbing by conversation. What they need to do any other kind of
Right,
robbing for? Yeah,
right.
the plumber friends done that robbery.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah,
try to
you don't
he
believe
was
none
just he was trying to go viral one time for real. That's what it seemed like. You know
Man,
what I'm
the
saying?
plumber and his friends done that robbery. They
Yeah,
just, yeah, that's all that is. And why would he
yeah.
tell anyway?
That's
Yeah,
what I
he
was
a
gonna
plumber.
say. Yeah,
Yeah, nigga,
yeah.
why would the
Like,
plumber tell, nigga, you supposed to get the
and,
money?
and then no, he put emphasis on. Yeah, I returned it to the proper authorities. I returned it all to the proper authorities. That's what he emphasized. All.
Yeah,
Like, nigga,
I don't trust no honest man like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I don't trust no honest motherfucker like that. Sit up and return all the money. You gave
and,
all the money
and,
back.
and
What
then
you
you
a
say
no good
six. Hey,
motherfucker?
and then you say 600,000. So
He a no good when he gave it was 900,000. He kept
yeah,
300,000.
and that nigga talking about. He said it was about 500 envelopes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't believe nothing no motherfucker tell you he gonna return some money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he'll say anything.
Hell yeah. What you you know the Ahmaud Arbery killers, they got convicted. What you think about that situation?
Yeah, I don't think they done nothing wrong.
You don't?
No.
You think he was just a nigga at the wrong place at the wrong time?
No, he was at the right place.
Oh,
Yeah, it's his
oh.
time to die. Hell, fuck y'all, you niggas, y'all, where y'all get off because a nigga come up dead? He was there at the wrong time. Well, if he was there at the wrong time, he would have lived. Yeah, but when you die, you was supposed to be there.
Right, right,
Even when you die, however you die, you supposed to be there. That's why you are dying.
right.
To answer your question, I don't think they wrong.
You
Yeah,
think they got wrongfully convicted?
yeah. Especially if white folk convict them. Was it a black judge?
Nah.
Was it a black jury?
I don't know. I don't think. Yeah,
What?
I
It
don't.
was only one black person on the
Yeah,
jury.
one black person. They was
Was
they was
it,
they was fighting for that.
was it a black prosecutor? No.
No, but they had a black person on the prosecution. I think on the team.
Was it a black person prosecutor? No.
Nah.
So yeah, they was wrongfully convicted. Ain't nowhere in the world all them white folks involved. They supposed to convict them white folks.
They making a statement.
Oh, well, that's what I'm trying to tell black people. White boy ain't got time to worry about his niggas no more.
Mm.
He got his niggas in check. You mean
Right.
to tell me we all of us sat back and watched them three white boys kill that nigga like that, and not one white person came up dead behind it?
But
Not
they
one
try to.
person.
They're
You
killing
mean
nigga
to
that
tell
try
me,
to assassinate.
hold
Yeah.
on. You mean to say, man, we watched how they killed George Floyd and didn't one white person come up dead?
Right.
Niggas, man, we kill each other for less than that.
For nothing.
So you mean to tell me everybody happy with these three white boys getting convicted for Ahmaud Arbery? So y'all okay with that? When somebody go die for doing us bad?
Right. And you know I do agree with you with that a little bit, just due to the fact that I see a lot of people celebrating just to found guilty, but he could sentence them to nothing for real. You know
Well,
what I
let me
mean?
just say this. Is it wrong for a white boy to kill a nigga?
I think it's wrong for anybody to kill anybody, Mr. White.
Man, we sworn enemies. It ain't
Yeah,
wrong for a lion to kill a gazelle.
yeah we animals. Yeah, I get you. I
Hold
get
on,
you.
homie. But it's been like this since me and you've been. It's been like that since our existence. How is it wrong for a lion to kill a gazelle? We the gazelle. We've been a gazelle since we've been on Earth. We don't know anything else. We not the lion.
Right,
So
right.
how are they wrong for doing to us what they've always done to us? We haven't made them stop.
Well, I mean, that's I feel you. That's true.
So
That's
no,
all the way true. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you where you're going with it.
we talk all that shit. White man this.
Right,
We
right,
ain't
right,
enemy. So if we really believe that and we say the things that we say, how are they wrong for doing to us what they do to us?
right.
If we believe what we believe, if we believe what we say, they not wrong, homie.
That's a fact.
They supposed to kick us in the ass. We won't stop
We
them.
and we supposed to kick them back in the ass, but you're right. We not we yeah
When
we
they hit
don't
us,
we
we supposed to hit
yeah
them back. But Dr. King said don't hit them back. So we ain't
right
been hitting back. When they kill one of ours, we supposed to go kill two of theirs.
yeah. I
When
mean that's what niggas is doing on the streets all day.
the police kill one of ours, somebody that the police close to supposed to come up dead. A police officer, they family member, We supposed to do a drive by on their house. But we go stand in front of their house, and when that white sergeant officer pushed that little black kid, I can't think where it was, San Bernardino somewhere.
Yeah.
He was bullying this little black kid just walking, pushed him and everything. All them black people went in front of the house and was cheering because the police went and arrested him.
Yeah. Oh, that's the way. I know what you're talking about. You talking about? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Did nobody throw a brick through the window? Did nobody fire a shot up in there? Pow! Like they do us?
Right.
Did nobody hit his mama like they threatened to do ours?
Right.
Did nobody jump on his wife? When the police were walking him out, somebody was supposed to punch his wife. When they opened the door, they were supposed to rush into the house and destroy shit. They went through, It's like they, man, I don't know what's wrong with black people, huh?
I feel you. That's the frustration. That's the frustration I get. The way you just can't explain it. That's how I get when it's like
they bad the motherfucker with us. They bad the motherfucker with another black motherfucker. They'll shoot up every goddamn thing.
And then you could be on the side of, hey man, I don't want no problems, black man. Let's stick together, and you be the first one that catch a headshot.
You can be laying on the ground, knocked out.
Oh yeah.
They'll kick you in the head, stomp you.
Yeah.
Stomp you. Soon as the white boy police say, freeze, nigga, put your hands in there. Don't shoot me. Man, I want to go to jail.
And you see white people chasing police with knives, tasers. I seen one nigga, he just had I think he had like a knife or something. And
this would get me.
The police took off running.
This would get me though. When the white boy finally get him in handcuffs and get him in jail, and he's sitting down in front of Mr. White Man Judge and Mr. Prosecutor over there, they be some of the most respectful, manable black men you can
Articulate.
find. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. They don't be saying, fuck you, motherfucker.
Right.
See, just give me what you gonna give me, motherfucker. I know what I done. They be trying to see what, I can see if you can give me 20. Now they want to try to reason.
That's real.
Now they looking for mercy. Man, see if you can give me 25 years. Man, fuck that. I'd rather go to trial. Y'all trying to give me, well, nigga, you just take what they give you.
Yeah.
What the fuck you down there trying to bargain for, Mr. Tough Guy? Bad motherfucker. You done done all this, now you can't do this? Just let them give you something. Tell the white folk, fuck you, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, goddamn it, I can do that on my dickhead. Yeah, do all that kind of shit like you do it. When we holler about nigga, I call the police. We don't give a fuck about the police.
Like that movie Dead Presidents. That nigga let it off in the courtroom. Like,
man, go tell the judge you don't give a fuck about nothing like you tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go tell the judge I don't give a fuck about nothing. You tell us that.
Right.
But for some reason, when you get down there and we read them court transcripts, you stand up and you have your hands up straight and you say, yes, sir, Your Honor. And you get some sense.
Right.
Well, nigga, goddamn. I thought you was bad. You only bad with us, huh? You niggas only bad with us, huh? Coward motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Coward motherfuckers. Then the young niggas get down there to the penitentiary and you niggas down there fucking boys. You niggas down there politicking with the Mexicans so y'all don't have war with the Mexicans, but you don't have no mercy for your brother.
Right.
No,
yeah, I seen the video that went viral, I guess, where some black dude was in jail and you just see a bunch of niggas they threw a microwave at the nigga head. While
they went and got a bucket of water, homie.
Yeah.
And threw the water on the nigga.
Yeah, he dead. He dead. Yeah, he was dead. He was dead. And I'm just looking, I'm like, all right, so is another race gonna come in? And you see niggas that look like they were just lounging on their bunk the whole time, like, oh yeah, y'all got it, all right, my turn. Like, damn, bro. Like that's the shit that make it hard for you to really want to.
I pray we go back to slavery.
Hey, for real.
I pray something happens in America. A phenomenon. Something happens to force us. I pray.
To need each other, to
pray.
I
pray in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, that some event happens to black people in America.
Hell yeah.
I don't care what it is. I just pray something happens so drastic that we are forced to hug and cry on each other's shoulders before we get angry and do something.
Right. Right.
It
Right.
ain't nothing. Trayvon Martin wasn't good enough. Tamir Rice, George Floyd, ain't
Mm,
nothing been good enough. Sandra Bland, Dr. King, Malcolm, ain't nothing been good enough to make us say enough is enough.
right.
So I was hoping that they got off with Ahmaud Arbery. I was hoping he got off with George Floyd. Man, I hope
Yeah.
George Zimmerman kill another nigga and get off. I'm hoping something happens, homie.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because it's crazy. Because like just the people that you name was the at the time was some of
We
the biggest.
deserve it, homie. Listen, homie.
Yeah.
Niggas. We deserve. Do you know the omnibus crime bill that put so many black people away in the 90s?
Hmm.
We need that.
Yeah.
We need tougher laws for
Right.
black people. We need stricter and harsher sentencing. We need unjust arrest, homie. We need police planting dope on niggas. Nigga, we need the Ku Klux Klan back, riding and kidnapping black girls.
They ain't
And
gonna do that shit because it's
we
niggas
need
doing it
niggas,
for them.
listen to me. We need niggas to hang from trees every now and then.
Mm,
We need niggas just coming up missing, found dead in white folks' neighborhoods. We need it. Not only do we need it, we deserve it. We deserve poverty.
right.
We deserve, nigga. These young boys today, they deserve to commit one mistake and be locked up until they 50 at 15. This is what they deserve. We have earned this, baby. We deserve it. We don't deserve this kind of freedom. We have forfeited our rights to be free people. And I believe that in all my heart. We have forfeited our rights to have mercy from God as a race of people. We need to be destroyed, black brother. This group of black people here, this bunch here, because if this bunch continue, they'll destroy the world. They'll counsel to anybody. This group of black people here, fam.
Hey man.
I wouldn't want my daughter to marry nothing black. I pray to
Mm,
God my son don't have black children. I pray to God my children don't have black children, son. The best thing I ever did, nigga, was mix my blood. So them kids can have a future. Black babies won't have a future, my nigga. They going back in slavery. And every race will spit on them. Look at how they getting done. Nobody's gonna give them a job. Nobody wants to properly educate them. Nobody. Nobody wants to properly educate black babies. Nobody wants to properly take care of them as a doctor. Nobody wants to do nothing for these people. So you tell me where they going. You tell me, looking at these people, their actions and their behaviors, where will they be 15 years from now? They don't even value reading. They don't value marriage. They don't value health care. They don't value condoms. They don't value mental health. They value tennis shoes, entertainment, amusement. You tell me where these people will be. Who will aid them like they was once aided when they didn't know how to read? Who will aid these people, my nigga? Who? Who gonna secretly teach this group how to read like they done the niggas? Who go help this group create an underground railroad? Who? Nobody. Nobody. We have forfeited.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Hey, this Politickin Network. Make sure y'all tap in on YouTube, Instagram. Uh, this is why I fuck with you, Mr. White, because as I guess it's just the way I was raised, bro. Like I wasn't raised by somebody that gave it to me with a nice little bow on top. Like you got the raw, real, and uncut, and that's why I fuck with you, because everything you said was some real shit. I mean, and I also think that it's a good look for an audition tape for when you do these movies and shit. But the thing is
Oh,
that was some real shit as far as how you got into that character to be able to portray that message, because I felt like I was watching a old scene of Roots or something. You feel me?
I'm
As
a
far as
proud black man when I look at my mixed children, knowing they won't be slaves for the future.
mm,
That black skin gonna be a curse. And anywhere else in the world, your black skin is a curse. You can go to Haiti. You can go to Puerto Rico. You can go to Africa. Whoever the darkest complexion on every land and every geographical area gets spitted and shitted on. I don't give a fuck what country you go to. The darker the skin, the worse the conditions. So I'm proud to say, nigga, I mix my blood. And you won't know what they are in the future. I teach the boy, go into the military and be whatever you need to be, son. Don't you identify as black. No, nigga. You know what you are, but don't you ever identify being black.
there you go.
What's the
Yeah,
benefit of it?
yeah. See, that's what I knew you was gonna get there. But yeah. That's
You
all
know
right. There we
what you
go.
are, nigga. You know you the seed
Yeah,
of a nigga.
right.
The birth of a new nation called nigga. But don't you ever identify as being black, son. You mulatto. These are not your people. You got a heart for them, but these black motherfuckers ain't your people. They not gonna
Right.
accept you. They not gonna embrace you. Your skin is prettier and your hair is better. They gonna resent you for that. So you go look for other children that look like you, the Obamas of the world. Black children gonna despise you. And matter of fact, they gonna be slaves. You gonna need to help them, son. Cause won't nobody help them in the future but they mulatto cousins. They half-breed relatives gonna be their only help. It's gonna be their only aid. The new race. It's the new race, the mulatto, baby. They keep forgetting about the mulatto, the one that God will uplift to bring peace into the world because the black race is too hateful. The black race is too hateful. It's the mixed breed, the mixed children who hadn't found the place. They get rejected on both sides. They go usher peace into the world. Those are God's new chosen people, the mixed breed babies, because the other races are too hateful towards one another. You very seldom find a hateful mixed person. They confused, they lost, they misguided, they feel rejected, but you very seldom find a hateful mixed person that's a racist or prejudiced. They try to understand both sides of where they come from. When the other race of people don't try to understand nothing, nobody else's culture but their own. So those, the mulatto baby, those are God's new people. I know it. Y'all hate to hear it, black folk, but y'all have forfeited. Y'all have been expired. You had your chance, and look what you've done with it. Your hearts have become too hateful. You even hate the white boy. At one point in time, black folks didn't hate nobody. They just wanted to be left alone. They didn't hate nobody. They just wanted to be left alone and treated equally with equal protection under the law. Now we hate the white boy. We hate the Mexican. We hate everybody now. We wake up hating. Our ancestors hated nobody. That's why it was so easy for them to turn the other cheek and produce a nonviolent movement that got them rights. Today's people cannot have a nonviolent movement. They don't have the spirit of love to be able to conquer hate, because love have always conquered hate, my nigga. That's why Dr. King them applied an antidote of love. And the world joined in behind them people. It even started the African apartheid, because them people brought love to a bunch of hateful people. Now we think we can match hate with hate and win. We losing, baby. We losing.
Real shit, man. That's I don't know how to cut it. You can't cut it no rawer than that for real, man. As far as just you being black, as much as you want to, go against what you just heard, the facts are the facts, and that's exactly why. Yeah, they we not the main thing that they trying to exterminate out this planet, because we doing it ourselves. We give them everything that they need to not have to do not one thing to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is programming, and we fall for it. Whether it's TV programming, radio programming, social media, internet. When they tell you they want you to buy this, you're gonna buy it. And that's the power I think that we could try to get back. But if not, then everything that you said is what's about to it's destined to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's bound to happen. It's just a matter of time.
We're in the process of it happening, right?
Right.
Uh,
Right.
we're already past what's gonna happen. It's already beginning.
Right.
What's gonna happen have already began. It's already began. Why you think black people aren't buying houses? We've been locked out of certain markets. Why you think black people aren't talking about getting into the legalization of the marijuana boom? All we talking about is what you smoking. We not learning how to grow it, cultivate it, and get inside of the industry so we can try to tie that to some reparations. That's where the reparation lies, homie. Because the legalization of marijuana taps back into the land. That's
Right.
how we get our land. But we want some cash money to go buy the weed. We don't want to grow it. We want to
Yeah.
buy it and smoke it.
And I tell you one thing that made me really, like, look at everything in a different lens than what's the popular lens to look at, is the fact that look at how many years as a black people that we done gave to the prison system over marijuana, and now they done legalized it. You can't get in that. If you want to go get your own dispensary out here in California, want to grow your own marijuana, they done put laws on this shit.
But you can.
No, you can, but you can't do it on the level that they doing it.
Well, you can. Had you showed up with the right credentials.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But now they done made it to where,
But you can, homie.
yeah, you can.
It's just that
You right.
niggas ain't gonna show up with the right credentials. For one, you done already caught your felony. For one,
That's true
you don't.
too. Yeah, that's
one,
true.
For one, you don't have the structure, the business structure.
Yeah,
You
because
gonna,
it costs a pretty penny to do it for
well,
sure.
when they first started it, it didn't.
That's what I'm. Now that's what I was saying. Like now,
But you can't blame that on the white folks.
no,
You
no,
got
no,
to,
no, 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 hell no, hell no, hell no.
I'm telling niggas, see, niggas will blame that on the white folks, and this is what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
This is what I'm saying. We just wanted to get high. We didn't want to do the business side of it.
Right, right.
There was a time anybody could have got in. We were just happy they fit to make it legal. We didn't see this as being the new modern day gold rush.
Right.
Just like bitcoins, just like cryptocurrency, just like when the land was cheap. We don't think economics for us to even get in. You know why? Because we are consumers.
That's
We
it.
are not builders. We are not creators. We are not producers. We are not manufacturers. We are consumers. We get off to consuming, buying a new television, buying new
Yeah,
clothes, buying new jewelry, buying a new
yeah,
car, getting a new house. We like to consume. We don't thrive from building. We thrive from spending our money saying, man, I spent $10,000 on this
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we pride ourselves as being consumers. We consume, so we never learn to build.
And shout out
So we keep ourselves.
My Cali nigga Jody from Baby Boy, because he sat on that corner. He said that shit. He said exactly what you just said as far as what it is that we are and what it is that he was trying to be. He was trying to be a man that wasn't trying to be a buyer. He wanted to be a seller. But that's all we didn't allowed ourselves to be put in that type of box to where that's all we are, man. Look, they just sold us
Oh
the same pair of Jordans, the same color, the same style, year after year. Charging the price goes up every year too. But niggas ain't complaining. They stand out there trying to fight over a ticket to get a pair after sitting in the
man,
line for six
because
hours.
it feels good consuming. Boy, when you eating, it feel good. When you drinking,
Yeah,
it feels good. It feels good consuming.
yeah.
All we want to do is consume. So we are the consumers. So that's why we no longer have rights as citizens because we
Mm.
are such big consumers. Our government
They have to
created
regulate it.
this, they had to regulate it. They called it a Consumer Report Credit Act.
Mm.
They made an act, Consumer Report and Credit Act for the consumers. So when you live in a capitalist country, because we live in a capitalist society, so when you live in a capitalist society, consumerism trumps citizenship. So meaning your rights, you have more consumer rights
Mm.
than you have rights as a citizen. So we're gradually and gradually more and more losing rights as a citizen. That's why they saying you got to have a vaccine to come in here and be a consumer. You
Right,
have
right, right.
you're vaccinated to be a consumer. Well, what does a consumer include? Being an employee, so you can continue to consume. So
Yeah, man.
that's why they taking your rights of citizenship and saying, well, if you
And
want these consumer rights, you want the
you
clubs
got to,
open,
you
you
got
want
to,
the
yeah.
you want the consumer rights. So fuck these rights. So that's why we seeing what we seeing, homie. And we talking about, man, we what about the rights? Nigga, we stopped fighting for rights
Mm,
because we like to consume.
mm.
So what do they give us after a police shooting? They give us basketball games
They
with
give
black.
you Benjamin Crump.
They give us basketball games with Black Lives Matter wrote on
Right.
the sidewalks. They give us commercials, the consumer commercials, right, to support Black Lives Matter. All the consumers go to
Mm-hmm.
align with the black. So we need y'all back consuming, man. Don't y'all when y'all mad down there protesting, y'all ain't consuming.
Right, right, right.
So we need y'all consuming. Come on, niggas, consume. We got
Mm-hmm.
some new Jordans coming out, man. Goddamn it,
Right.
consume during the
Yeah.
pandemic. Why men consume? They can't get no other products off China and getting off the shipping container, but they got these tennis shoes for to bypass all the other products that's been sitting on the coast.
Right, right.
We should make sure y'all get them shoes, baby. See how dumb we are on the internet arguing and squabbling about the 1970s, arguing and squabbling about somebody that's dead, arguing and squabbling over a rapper who couldn't go build nothing in nobody else's neighborhood but his own,
Right.
who
And he
couldn't
couldn't even
bring
do that though.
who couldn't bring peace to his rival set, who couldn't bring peace to his rival set.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? You man, at the end of the day,
Niggas is worshiping the wrong shit. I
well,
mean, I don't know if that's what you was gonna say, but
at the end of the day, we worship in the buildings that people can build. So we building up buildings. We ain't building up people. We investing
right,
in buildings. We not investing in people.
right.
And we championing because we got a building, but everything around the building continues to suffer.
Mm. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And everything, even the church, everything around the church suffering. Everything around the mosque suffering. If you go to a Jewish community, everything around that synagogue ain't suffering.
Hell nah.
Nothing within block in a block radius to that synagogue is suffering because it built so the people wouldn't suffer. So
Yeah.
no, fam, it ain't no hope for us. We the generation who won't make it to the promised land. We won't even see our
Damn.
we won't even see our children make it. Me and you, we're gonna die in agony if we
Mm,
live to be old.
mm,
We gonna be happy to die if me and you live to be old, homie. We gonna be happy when it's time to die
right,
because of
right,
what we gonna be left to see for our people.
right.
We gonna be happy to die.
Man, see, and that's something that I wish more people that want to talk about Charleston White. I wish they would speak up on the entirety of it all. Because what I see a lot of is people taking literally one word and using that against you, and they'll do a whole 30-minute video, and then do a whole part 2, part 3, part 4. Make a whole
Yeah,
nother
yeah.
channel and everything. So it's like if we can give the substance behind where this coming from, I think people would be a lot further along as far as understanding
Mm-mm,
where it is that the
mm-mm,
points of why you do and say the things
mm-mm,
that you do.
mm-mm. Uh, how they go get me and I'm on here bullshitting with a character? How anybody go pick up on me, homie, and take to me when I'm literally on here bullshitting with a character? This ain't that the real Charleston ain't never on the internet. You
Right,
gotta
right, right.
he
That's
showing up and getting out.
uh,
Now I'm playing pickaboo with the real me. So
right.
how they go get anything when I'm not on here trying to give them nothing? I'm
Mm.
on here trying to make money. I ain't on here
Facts,
trying to fuck
facts.
with black people. I
Right,
try to do that in real life. By the time I get on here, I'm bullshit, nigga. I'm lying, I'm shucking and jiving, I'm contradicting, I'm making up shit. I'm saying anything by the time the camera come on. When the camera go off, I'm trying to help these people, homie. I'm not trying to help nobody off the internet.
right, right, right.
I'm steady telling people that I ain't coming on here with no message. I don't even know what I'm gonna say half the time I'm on here talking.
And that's why I told you I don't got no line of questions for you just because
Man, if
ain't
you
no.
say, man, I give you $1 million to repeat what you said, I can't even repeat what I done said. Homie. I got that's why
Nah.
that's why a lot of times y'all will see me going back, watch me.
Right, right, right,
Cause I'm on here bullshit, nigga. Man, I love man. You remember that video you sent? Nah, I don't remember. And then I'll be saying, oh, okay, yeah, but I don't remember.
right.
I'm on here bullshit, my nigga. But my people are so lost, they want to make me something. They want
Mm.
to make me whatever I need to be for them. That's what they do with characters. So that's why I came with a character, nigga.
I feel
'Cause
you. I mean I mean that's the smartest thing to do because I mean at
I'm a
this point
flawed
everybody
nigga.
is yeah
I'm gonna show
everybody
up with my
is
flaws.
sensationalizing everything. So
I'm gonna show up with my flaws, and they go attack my flaws.
right,
Man, look at your real man. Look at his eye cross out. So they go attack my flaws.
right,
So why would I come on here with me? I don't have no defense if it's all me. I need something to stand in between me and these people.
yeah, that's
Just like
real.
every other entertainer. No entertainer is the real them. They got a character to stand in between them and y'all, them and the audience, them and the fans. So normal time when you catch them with their kids and they don't want to sign no autograph, that's why people say, "Oh man, they mean, they stuck up." Now you wouldn't
Nah,
caught the real them.
right, right,
You caught
for
the
real,
real them.
right.
Yeah, you know they see Ricky Smiley somewhere, they want him to be funny. No, he ain't funny. Yeah, that's the real him. You caught him
Yeah,
with his kid. So why would I get on the internet and say, "Hey y'all, I'm go to Real Charleston,"
right, right.
when I'm already giving the Real Charleston to the community, and then
And
I
that's all
got to
that
come
really
home.
matters. I see what you're saying. That's the most important
So
thing.
hold on. So I'm giving myself to the community. Then I got to come home and give myself to my family.
Hmm.
Why would I come give it to the internet too? Then who I'm gonna give me to? I gotta give me some time too, nigga. I gotta
Right.
be me for me. So now, nigga, I come to play on the internet, and nigga, I learned how to play on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You
it's kind
see,
of fun too, huh?
I learned how to play on this motherfucker, nigga.
Hell
See,
yeah, man.
conversation.
Yeah. Hey man, so I mean, you know, oh, I want to talk about this. Probably be one of the last things that we talk about. You know, we ain't got to drag on too much longer. But your comments about what's the rapper name, Pop Hunter?
Yeah,
about him and his mom, or him, niggas labeling him as snitch, and he was like 13 or something like that.
yeah.
That
Uh,
right there was some cold game, because when somebody says something about being of a code, it's not about the code. That nigga, he know his mama.
well, uh, no other race of people make their children stand on street codes.
Mm,
No other race of people does that.
facts.
So we want to raise good people.
Mm-hmm.
We want our children to be liars and not be honest and tell what really happened. That's what make a good person, honesty. If I saw something happen or my children saw something that could be traumatic or detrimental,
Right.
I want them to say, be quiet. I want them to be quiet and teach them wrong. We supposed to do that. Is that what we saying we supposed to do?
Right. Right.
Teach this kid, man, he should go against his mother. Your mother take you down here and say, man, you need to tell what
The
happened.
only one that's gonna take care of you, the only one that's gonna put food in your stomach, the only one that's gonna make sure that you got a roof over your head, you can take a bath when you need to. They want you to go against her. That's what it seems like today's uh generation is.
The
Is
woman, listen, the woman,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
if they charge you for the crime, she go get the lawyer.
Mm,
And you want to say, no, I'm gonna go against her. So now she
right.
won't go get the lawyer. She done told you to say something. Now you in jail for not saying nothing. What happens now?
Right.
Who come pay for you? The homies that want you to stand on it?
Nah, they
Everybody,
not even gonna put money on your JPay. They not even gonna do that shit.
homie, these same people who be saying who should have done this got friends in jail that they don't
They
write
don't
to.
do shit.
They on the internet with me and you. If you add up how many words they wrote on my video,
Right. Right.
they
Right.
done wrote a year worth of correspondence to a friend. So if they take however many words they write on my video and put it on paper and mail it to their friends in jail, because it's gonna take the same amount of time, it takes the same amount of energy for you to log on Facebook, log on Instagram, log on YouTube, watch my video, see here's something to make you mad, leave a
Mm-hmm.
comment on the video, leave a comment on the video, go back and look and see who replied to the comment. It could take you the same amount of time to go put you some mail to your people in jail. But they
Mm-hmm.
won't do that, homie. They own the internet. Now think about this. All of these people are on the internet enforcing these street codes.
Right.
They not on the streets enforcing them. They not on the streets saying, man, stand on this. Because we hear everybody snitching, right? Everybody going to jail
Mm-hmm.
coming out saying, man, somebody snitched on me.
Yeah,
So
paperwork on everybody.
yeah, but everybody on the internet upholding the street codes.
Yeah.
Then law enforcement saying, hey, we just arrested 5 people because they made a video. They admitted in the video they were snitching.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
on the internet enforcing street code. The police steady coming about, hey, we just made another arrest from a video we got off social media. Everybody on the internet enforcing street code. And
Right.
the police is saying, hey, we are making more arrests from social media than anything. But everybody's on the social media enforcing street codes. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got you. I already know. I already know.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
man. So
Like.
what happened? Yeah, what happened to the niggas in the streets? You know
Yeah.
why the streets fucked up? Because the streets jumped on the internet.
Yeah.
They
Most of
brought
these
the
niggas,
streets.
most of these niggas is they own witnesses when it come down to crimes that they
You know why?
commit.
Because when you look on a social media page, homie, they street on the internet.
Right.
Everything street on the internet.
Yeah.
Everybody street on the internet. Every conversation, every comment, every picture, every song, every interaction. Nobody's just coming to not put their street shit on the internet. So
Mm-hmm.
how they say, well, man, the internet fucked shit up. No, the internet didn't fuck nothing up.
Right.
The
Right.
streets fuck shit up getting on the internet, homie. The
Yeah.
streets fuck shit up getting on the internet, homie.
But I think
They
that's
think
that's
you got a
that's one of
phone.
the biggest as far as like again, I'm not a street nigga, but outside looking in, right? The biggest thing that I notice is everything that I remember growing up watching in all the gangster movies, all that kind of stuff, whether it was Italian mob movies or a black boys in the hood or whatever, the things that they would partake in, it wasn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like when Doughboy and then was about to go ride for the dudes that killed Ricky, they wasn't out there. We about to nah. The only one that wanted to tell was the nigga that shouldn't have been in the situation in the first place, which is Trey. You know what I'm saying? He want to make a big ass scene because he got his daddy gun and he want his daddy to stop him. You know what I mean? So that's where I think is the biggest thing is what you would want as a street nigga in real life is totally opposite than what y'all doing on the internet, which is virtual reality. It's virtual. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is then killed a million niggas in 20 songs, a billion guns in every video. But then when you get caught up, these niggas is snitching. These niggas is snitching. That's why these niggas' names is in paperwork, and they not even realize that they name in the paperwork because you ain't know that you told. You ain't know that you said that. You
I
know
know, I know, I know a rapper. I know a rapper got 3 30-year sentences. Rapper by the name of Twisted Black.
Mm-hmm.
In his sentencing phase of the trial, of the federal trial, the prosecutor used his song called "I'm Gonna Cook My Way to the Top" by Cooking Dope. They used that during the sentencing phase.
That's
I'm gonna
deep.
cook my way to the top. They used that during the sentencing phase. The Supreme Court have ruled many people can make arrests and do almost anything off these songs and videos now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
how is it that all these guys who have killed and probably gotten away with some murders, they're now on platforms telling these stories of how they once used to kill? You see what I'm
No,
saying,
I
homie?
get it. I mean, wasn't that like kind of like I don't know the whole history about Alpo, but wasn't that kind of like what he was doing? When he out here, a nigga that admitted to enough murders to be locked up forever, and now he out. He got the opportunity to go back to the hood that he caused so much destruction to and get killed. He was blessed with that opportunity.
Uh, I don't think he was blessed with it.
Well, I mean, maybe, but like you said, your
He
time is your time. He wasn't at
he
the
was
wrong place at the right
he was
time. He was.
he was in the witness protection program, and he chose to leave the witness protection
Mm,
program.
so he
So that's
had to
what people
protect.
don't.
Yeah. Now that was
He
just
was,
stupid. Then.
yeah, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he
He was
wanted
blessed to have. I got you. He was blessed to
well,
have a protection, but
he wanted to go back and
mm,
be what he said he was gonna be, nigga, the king of Harlem. He
that's
wanted to
deep.
be, so he came back talking about these murders, bragging about these murders. He didn't come back trying to redeem himself.
Right, right, right.
So it's not that he went down there and came home with God. He didn't go down there and change his life. I mean, he came home giving us reasons on why he killed with a bravado, bragging type, braggadocious kind of spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, nah, homie, I know people who done really killed. They didn't come home like that. So he wasn't blessed for nothing. Every day he woke up to live another day, he was blessed. Man,
Hell
God
yeah,
can use
man. Like,
murderers. God can use murderers, homie. He can use rapists. He can
hmm,
use liars. Man, he can touch them people's hearts and transform their minds where their actions no longer be what their actions used to be. Because if you
right,
don't
right.
transform your mind, you can't change your behavior. Nobody can. Me, you, nobody. If you don't change your mind. So that's where it started, homie, in the mind of these niggas. Because the mind, your thoughts is what dictate your actions. Your actions is what develop and form your habits. Your formed and developed habits is what dictate and decides your character.
Right.
Your character overall decides your destiny in life. So these guys got fucked up characters, homie. It's not characteristics, is what I mean.
Right, 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 right.
Character, who they are as people.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a role they playing, but the
right.
character of who they are as people, integrity, dignity, those traits.
Yeah, I mean, because you look at when you speak about characters, and you know the impact that the characters sometimes have, um, that's larger than what the actual person is.
I
You know what
made
I
a
mean?
post today.
That's why I think when we talk about, for instance, somebody like Nipsey Hussle, you know, majority of the world didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was until he died and his music went all kind of platinums. Um, but it wasn't Nipsey Hussle who was standing out there building in his community. You know what I'm saying? It was Ermius. You know, so when you see that, yeah, this person in I seen you say something about this as far as, you know, seeing how heartbroken, you know, his family was seeing, you know, everybody at that funeral celebrating Nipsey Hussle, and they looking at it like, and I mean potentially looking at it like, you know, well, Nipsey Hussle is the reason why we ain't got Ermius.
Well, that's what
You
the
know,
grandmothers go say. Because
yeah,
I'm sure he had other names before he became Nipsey Hussle, right?
right, right, right,
He had, and then Nipsey Hussle is a character he got from another character, right?
yeah. Nipsey Russell, I think it was something like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how we go solidify Nip and not learn nothing about Eramis?
right, right.
I asked the question today because today was Pimp C birthday. I said, who know anything about Chad Butler?
Mm,
Who know Chad Butler? We already know about the rapper Pimp C. Who
right,
know about Chad Butler? What kind of husband was he? What kind of father was he? What kind of son was he?
right.
We already know about Pimp C. So what kind of man was Eramis? If you went to his funeral, Lauren London talked in detail how loving and sweet and intimate, and he liked astrology. Man, this guy was a
Mm-hmm.
bookworm.
Right, right.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
he was what was it? Ethiopian kid who really wasn't fully black,
yeah.
but
So
he wanted.
he had to go through being around these black people that was mad because he had good hair. You know what I'm saying? That I get you, bro. I get you.
You
So I
see what I'm saying? Some he ain't fully black.
yeah,
He don't
yeah.
know our struggle.
But he still had to go through the torment because hey man, you got hey this free game, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Charleston,
Yeah,
man.
no, homie. So, my mind is deeper. That's why I'm in character on the internet, homie.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, me, every motherfucker can't have no conversation like me and you having right now, homie.
Hey, that's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
they don't get.
fact.
See, you not getting stuck on what I say. You trying to process it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't get stuck on it. You trying to process it.
Right, right.
Uh, the dumb mind gets stuck on it
Yeah.
because you know why? It evoked an emotion, and they can't get past that part right there.
And
I
it's because
evoke an emotion.
and it evokes an emotion that they trying to hide. They trying to suppress it. They trying to keep it. I don't want nobody to know about this. I don't want
Mhm.
nobody to know that yeah, when I was in jail, I had these thoughts of messing with this man, but because my big homie in jail told me it was cool, and when you get out, I'll be back normal. They didn't want it. They don't want to accept that. So now when somebody tell them, man, it's okay. You this type of nigga. You ain't got to act like this. Now it was, oh hell, fuck Charleston. No man, what the fuck? You man, hey, I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna wake up after
Hey,
this
somebody,
interview.
somebody, somebody asked me how was Nipsey. They think just because he was raised in California, that's the struggle. Being
Nah,
raised in California ain't the struggle. See, when your
nah,
skin a little lighter, your hair a little better, you don't struggle like a nappy head nigga who who
right,
who can't who can't put his hair in a ponytail,
right,
who can't get his hair braided up and it look real pretty and shiny. He got to put an S curl or a Jerry curl on his hair.
yeah,
See, Nip don't know that struggle. Nip had good hair. He had light skin. He don't know that struggle. He don't know no nigga struggle. He don't know
mm-hmm,
what it's like to be teased because he black and ugly.
right,
As
right,
most black boy, the African booty scratcher. He
yeah.
don't know. He don't know that struggle.
Man, he ain't never been told, you know, nigga, you blending in with the nighttime, nigga. We can't see you in the photo. All we see is your teeth. Oh, nigga, open your eyes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He ain't never had to go through all that kind of shit.
he never went through the struggle of putting an S curl or Duke or perm or none of that on his hair. That was
Right,
the struggle. Struggling to get waves.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
struggle. He ain't never had to do that. Sit up and just brush his hair like every other nigga had to. He don't know that struggle.
yeah. That's a
He
fact.
know the struggle of being in poverty. That's not cultural. Because it's white
Mm-hmm.
folks that come, they don't that they think just because they grew up next door in the neighborhood, that's the struggle. Nah, homie, do your mama cook like niggas cook? That's a
Right, right.
struggle because all black people, mamas down there cook the same way
Mm-hmm.
because of the culture. If your mama Ethiopian, she don't know how to cook like no black mama.
Right.
That nigga mama is totally different. The world treat her totally different with that pretty light yellow skin, that Ethiopian heritage, that good hair. She not getting treated the same as the sister from the ghetto with the afro.
Right.
We just go be real.
I mean that, and that's the reality of if we want to talk about what we go through as a community, black people, whatever. This is the reality that yeah, she's not he
Nipsey mama ain't getting treated like how the black mama was.
right.
No, man, she way more prettier.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga, during
Yeah.
now they gonna try to come on her the way more. They in California, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So the light skinned woman go get favored way more with the light
Yeah.
skinned children. And if she on drugs, guess who they gonna be wanting to get more? The light skinned pretty woman that's on drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, man. So no, man, y'all they got it all wrong. He wasn't fully black. He don't understand our struggle. When you look at his grandmother's name, them ain't fully black people. When you look at his daddy, they're not fully black people.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know our struggles just because they grew up in a neighborhood around black people. They don't know our
Right.
struggles.
Right. And that go for anybody, like I get it, you got Hispanics that grew up in neighborhoods with black people, Asians and all, but I don't think that gives people green lights to just uh claim that struggle, if you will. Not to say that you want to big up and brag about the fact that black people go through this, black people go through that, but some people don't get that. They shouldn't be able to deserve to claim those things that we got to fight through as a regular basis, and when they can jump in and jump out anyway. Because when them
Yeah,
boys go
yeah.
back and visit their ancestors back in Hong Kong or China, they not worried about their homeboy that they left on the block. They not worried about them niggas.
Man, I keep getting a lot of people. Let me just say this. Every real black woman I know, she ain't finna have no baby by no African. Every real black woman I know ain't finna have no baby by nothing but a black man. She ain't finna make no Ethiopian kids. Not no real sister. Not our mamas. Not our
Right, right,
grandmothers. They ain't finna have nothing about a baby but not another black person. They not finna make no baby with no Haitian. They ain't finna
right.
marry no Jamaican. They ain't finna do nothing but have a baby by a nigga.
That's real.
So when I see a black woman and went and had a baby by Ethiopian, man, them ain't our people. That's not our kind of black people. I don't know a sister alive that'll do such a thing. I don't know a sister alive, homie. I know some black men to do it, but I don't know no black mother that's gonna
Right.
go produce a baby that ain't a black baby. I don't know no black women to do that. Nowhere in my world.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
true.
man. No, what these kind? I don't know what kind of black people these is. A nigga make a baby with a pig, but a real black woman, she ain't gonna make nothing but a black baby, and he ain't gonna have no overseas heritage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. That's some real shit as far as I think that's where, at least in my eyes, that's where I got it from to be married to a black woman is from seeing my mom and I couldn't I probably could, but probably couldn't bring home nobody else other than a black woman to my mama.
Man,
You know what
man,
I'm
listen.
saying?
I know niggas done went to Hong Kong, Vietnam, all kind of places and went made babies.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know too many gods on earth. That black woman, the mother of civilization, who go let another thing that's
Speak
not
on it.
what she is
Speak on it.
put something in her that ain't what she is. I don't know no black woman that come from the South, anywhere from around where I'm from, that'll lay down on her back and give birth to something that's not her. I don't know nobody to do that on me.
Yeah.
Niggas will go fuck monkeys. zebras, sheep, and come and do all kind of things. I don't know no real black woman that'll do that. Not no bona fide black woman. No bona fide black woman that know who
Right.
she is and know who she are and stand on who she is and who she are is go produce a child that's not what she are.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, nigga. I know Mama them and Grandmama them and Muddy them and May May them, man, and Mama Sia them. Them people was born in the 1900s and 1920s, man. Miss Lucille Hilton died in the hundreds. My
Right. Right.
granddaddy's mama. No, man. My grandmama in her 80s, she's still alive.
Yeah, my great grandmother, I just talked to her. She 91, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no,
she
so
every bit of black. Like,
these new niggas can't tell me nothing with all this new information, and they don't know how to
mm-hmm.
grow food.
Yeah.
We listening to people that don't even know how to grow food, homie.
Yeah, not even know how to
Mama
pick
do,
it off. If even if it's already growing, they don't know how to even pick it off the plant or nothing. They don't know
man,
how to.
we listening to some people that's so dumb they can't even plant a bean.
And that's
They
what.
taught, they taught you how to do that in elementary. How to put
Mm-hmm.
the bean in the white cup.
Yeah.
So why would you listen to anything that these dumb motherfuckers got to say? They can't grow food.
Right.
And they can't, they're not stocked. They don't know how to stock nothing. They
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to store nothing. Why would you
Yeah.
listen to these people and they like tennis shoes? They got a tennis shoe value system and they like music. They like tennis shoes and music. Who would
Mm-hmm.
listen to such a dumb mind when it starts talking? Who? Nobody I know. Tennis shoes and music is what these people like. And they don't have no survival skills. And they
Right.
want people to think you smart because they can read and write and put emojis.
Right.
They
With a
think they
bunch of
smart
fucking
because they can
emojis.
read and
Yeah.
write and put emojis.
Yeah. I can't even understand most of the emojis. Shit. Yeah, that's true though.
Man,
Yeah, I think we just got to change the focus on what's important and what's not.
well, you can't.
And
You can't. You got to stop. You got to quit talking to people. That's the problem. You got to quit talking to people. Cause,
hell yeah.
cause you talking and ain't doing nothing. Everybody
Right,
that's
right,
talking, everybody that's uplifting the people, everybody that's preaching, everybody that's teaching, ain't nobody doing nothing
right.
because they all talking. It ain't. You can't find nobody working. You
Mm-hmm.
can't find nobody going into the prisons. You can't find nobody at the youth centers. Nobody in the schools.
Right.
Everybody talking. Everybody preaching, everybody teaching, everybody singing, everybody rapping. Ain't
Everybody
nobody
dancing.
doing it.
Uh-huh.
So we gotta quit coming to the internet with the microphone, talking and trying to uplift people. That's
Right,
why I
right,
say I'm not on here trying to do that. I'm
right,
on here bullshitting.
right.
I ain't got
Entertainment.
a
That's it.
message because I do that on in this. So
Right,
why
right,
would I
right.
come on here and do it? Why would I come on the internet to uplift people when I do it in real life? Only the
Yeah.
people on the internet come here every day with a good message, something to say, because they don't do it in real life.
Right,
So that's
right,
why they on here trying to tell everybody, cause they ain't gonna do it in real life. So that's why they trying. That's why they talking to y'all.
right, right.
That's why I come on here bullshit, niggas saying anything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't trying. Yeah, well, I ain't trying to uplift nothing, cause I do it in real life.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's
it
why.
makes sense. It makes sense because majority of what you find on this internet is for people that they don't deserve that type of internet. They don't deserve to be able to get that knowledge that you could give them in real life. If that, yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
listen, most people are just talking.
Right,
95% of the people is just talking. They ain't trying to help nobody
right,
because if they would stop talking about it. They wouldn't even bring up the topics that affect us. They too busy, homie. There was a time, homie, I wouldn't. You too busy.
right,
You ain't got time to spend hours on the podcast debating and arguing. You ain't got time to go down to the police station when it's a police shooting and protest for 3 or 4 weeks. You don't have time to do that. You wouldn't even know when the police shooting occurred unless it
Right.
happened to one of your people. You wouldn't have time. Man, listen, I had got so busy one time, homie. 11 months had went by, and I was single at the time. 11 months had went by, and I was celibate for 11 months. I didn't have no intentions on being celibate, but I was so focused on fulfilling the purpose and doing the work, walking in purpose, facilitating the vision, trying to make sure I'm right for the kids. I ain't had time to pursue a woman,
Right.
or women. I looked up, man, 11 months had went by and I had been celibate. See, Adam, Adam had no idea that he was alone and by himself. He was so busy walking in purpose. He had to name the
Mm.
rock, he had to name the tree, he had to name the lion, he had to name the bee, the butterfly. He was too busy naming things, fulfilling his purpose. It was God that the Bible says looked down on Adam. Adam didn't know he was alone, my nigga. He was
Right.
fulfilling his purpose. God said, man, everything got a mate down there but him. Let me make him something. But he had no idea he was alone. So when you walking in purpose and fulfilling your purpose, Noah didn't know what he needed on the ark. Noah was too busy building the ark. Noah didn't stop building on the ark to go tell everybody what was wrong and what he needed. He kept building the ark. And as he was building the ark and the ark was getting complete, God sent what he needed to get on that ark. He didn't have to go out and get that.
Right.
He was too busy focused on building the ark. So what happened to us is, nigga, we quit building the ark. We go out and try to tell everybody what they doing wrong, man. Dude, ain't nobody helping me, man. Yeah, man, keep building the ark. You'll get what you need.
That's a
So
fact.
that's what I'm telling you now, nigga. Quit talking.
Right.
Quit trying to preach. Quit trying to teach.
Right. Right.
Because children don't want to hear nothing no way. Nigga, they mimic what
Yeah.
they see.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, no, nigga, you
Yeah.
talking to the grown folks, the
The
old
mother.
dog who you can't teach new tricks.
Right. Right. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
once we
man.
quit trying to talk to the old dog that you can't teach new tricks and start trying to create strong children, because it's much easier to create strong children than it is to repair broken men. We
Right.
stuck on trying to repair broken men. That's why we squabbling with the 60 and 70-year-old Crippin' Blood niggas. The broken men.
Yeah.
Yeah, the broken men.
Yeah. I mean, and that's another thing. That I could appreciate about you is, you stand in your truth so much that even the ones that should be uh ahead of you in that mindset, they not. And you to me, the same way you can motivate somebody as young as I am, I know you motivating them older dudes that's still stuck in them ways. Now, I mean, probably not in public. They're not going to admit it in public,
Nah,
but I'm
homie,
sure.
you can't motivate a fool. You can't. Man, the Bible
Mm,
says if you correct a fool, you can't correct a fool. These are
right, right,
old fools. You can't tell a retarded person they retarded. You can't tell a crazy person they crazy. A crazy person believes the world has the problem. They don't know
right.
they crazy. That's why you give them
Mm,
the medication. So these guys are mentally retarded, and you trying to tell them that they not.
right,
They telling you about I joined this gang when I was 14 years old. I'm 71 now. How can you motivate that? You can't.
right.
You're not even supposed to talk to it. You're not even, man, you can't correct it. They will kill you.
Mm, that's
You
deep.
can't correct that. You got to condemn it. You got to
Right.
condemn it. Shame it. That's how it go away. You got to shame it. It got to be up there with homosexuality. As the black mother, as a black mother, the only thing that the black world, have to offer her son is a gangster image or a gay image.
Mm,
I think she much rather him be gay.
and they blurring the lines more so these days too, where
How?
the because the gangsters is gay. I mean, if you want to
There
just
you
keep it,
go.
the gangsters is gay for most part.
The the
You
the
know,
gangsters, the gangsters are ultimately the new gay.
yeah, because they the ones that influence these niggas to wear skinny jeans but keep a big ass
Nah,
gun in their back pocket.
nah. They're not influencing them to wear skinny jeans. That's just the culture.
That's just what they want to do,
The gangsters are having sex in jail
right?
with other men,
And
but
now
you
they
don't.
they they
But
bringing
but
it out to
but
the streets.
but you don't find this out until you go to jail.
Mm,
If you don't never go to prison, you never know this secret.
right, right.
The gangsters are having sex in jail.
Yeah,
That's how the gangsters become gay. So that's why your son only got two choices. If you start him out being gay, he may never become a gangster.
right.
And he may go on to be a CEO of a company. He may go on to do great things if you start him out gay. He may never appeal to the violent actions of a gangster. And he may be a loving, kind man if you start him out gay. He may end up gay either way if he start out gangster.
That's true.
Because most gangsters end up gay because they end up in prison for such a long time. So look at what we have and look at where we are. So I'm telling you, homie, quit talking to these niggas.
Right,
Let the kids talk, and we'll solve all the problems in the village.
right.
Get a platform and let the kids talk, and we'll get all the problems solved in the village. Because then, and only then, will we know what the issues are. What we think is wrong ain't wrong, my nigga.
Yeah, especially not nowadays.
Nah. What we think is wrong in the village ain't really wrong in the village.
Right, right,
Nobody's taking assessment on what the children say is wrong. What we think is cool ain't cool, my nigga.
right.
There's some kids that look at these niggas and say, man, I hate my daddy. But his daddy's standing in the hood with his chest stuck out, representing the hood. And everybody hollering, hey, what's up, OG? But the
Hmm.
kid saying, man, I hate my father.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hey, what's up, OG? That's the big homie. But the kids are saying, man, my daddy's sorry, man. He won't do nothing. But the
Right,
hood
right.
love him.
Hmm. Yeah, that's real, man. As far as how young kids view they parents nowadays, um, that's where you're gonna ultimately get the real truth. So you could say, "Oh, I'm this. I'm not a deadbeat. I'm not this. I'm not." But what them kids say is gonna be ultimately what you are. Because you know, I feel that way for sure.
Well, well, this what happens, right?
Yeah,
A nigga die, and his homeboys, the hood, and everybody's cousins, everybody's uncle and them, everybody get up there and say this about the nigga and this about the nigga, but they didn't live with him. That woman get up, she might not say nothing,
right, right.
but she know the truth about you,
Yeah,
and she sit there with disgust, cause she know they don't know the truth about you. Same with the children. They get up there and they look at the kids and say, yeah, your daddy was this. And boy, I remember me and your daddy. And they say all the things that this wonderful man was. But to the kids, they don't have no story to tell of a wonderful man.
hmm yeah.
They don't have,
They didn't get that experience with them.
no, they don't have no wonderful story to tell. But you telling all these wonderful stories about when y'all done this. And you may get a nigga that come up from jail and talk about when y'all did 15 years and how, and man, that kid is there with them with that resentment.
Right.
He went and done all that for them for the hood. He wasn't a man, they resent you. They
Yeah.
resent you, brother. You and your hood and your set. So can you imagine what a child would feel? My father could have made it out of this. Man, he got rich and he rapped his way out of this. Man, we could have been living somewhere other, but because he wanna come back to the hood and be in the hood, he get killed in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Nipsey Hussle's daughter is gonna resent the hood, homie.
Oh yeah. Oh
She
yeah.
gonna hate a rolling 60. His family hate rolling 60s.
Mm-hmm.
His family hate rolling 60s. They hate the hood.
Yeah.
They hate it. They left and ain't never looked back. Them people still screaming Nipsey. Man, them people trying to forget about Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
They won't release nothing Nipsey. Think about that.
Right.
His
Right.
family won't release nothing with the name Nipsey on it.
That's deep. That's deep.
Shit, man. So y'all hold on to that ghost if you want to. He a ghost.
Right.
He a ghost. The ghost of Slauson. Guy by the name of Earmus. Nipsey is the ghost of Slauson. They'll never see Earmus. They'll never see nothing like that kid again.
And
No.
I think that's the saddest part about it is the way that they everybody want to hold up Nipsey Hussle. It's like if y'all gave if as much as you see it on all everywhere, like in real life on the internet, but as much as y'all say y'all had love for this man, why ain't nobody say, you know what, this nigga, he got us to where we out of the hood, we could give back. Why we ain't open this store up? Why we ain't made this a historical foundation or whatever, historical trade landmark, within the city, things like that. That's the stuff that I always be sitting back like, damn, like for him to for it to be Nipsey this, we love Nipsey, Nipsey Hustle, woo woo woo.
What
But
about a
if
what about a scholarship? What about a
anything,
like the police, right?
mm-hmm,
They got the victim compensation, victim impact fund.
right,
Why don't they have anything like that, homie?
right.
Why don't they have a victim compensation fund for the people, mothers whose
That gotta
son, that died of gun violence?
right, gotta bury their son and they ain't got no way to pay for the funeral. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
What about the ones who, man, you know the family gonna need some assistance,
right.
so you create a care package
Mm-hmm.
in the name of Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
Right
That's
now,
that
homie,
that to me that's more honorable than just sitting there trying to argue with anybody that don't agree with who Nipsey Hussle was, or
what
like in
about
your case, you know what I'm saying, like to honor his name. If you gonna fight for him like that and threaten people across the social medias and put your freedom at risk by saying you're gonna do something to somebody and everybody in the world can see it, you know what I'm saying? Why not be, honor his name in a way to where let's start it, like you said, let's start a fund in his name. Let's make sure that, every year from this day, from what he died 2019, every day from this day, we're gonna have every year we're gonna give out a scholarship to $5,000 scholarship, $1,000 scholarship, $500 scholarship for the a kid in the local community to get their books for college, things like that, yeah. So that's what I mean. That's why I really want to talk to you because, if given the opportunity, I feel like people will be able to catch the realness of what it is that the ideas, right? Because most of these niggas probably ain't doing it because they don't know. You know what I'm
they'll
saying?
never catch it, homie. You keep
Yeah,
saying you hope they'll catch it. They'll never catch it
yeah,
because perception is reality.
right,
Whatever
right,
a person perceives is their reality.
right.
But perception has nothing to do with truth and facts, right?
Yeah,
Perception has nothing to do with truth and facts. So when I get on here, my perception isn't shaped by you telling the truth.
right.
My perception isn't shaped by you giving a message. You've already offended me. You've
Mm,
already, man. When I was in the rap music, you couldn't have said nothing about Tupac
right.
and think you go be able to get a message to me. You couldn't have said nothing about Pimp C, homie, and think you go get a message to me. You can't say you can. You from this point on, you can't. It ain't nothing me and you can see eye to eye because you done offended me emotionally by what I believe.
Right.
So why would I be? Why would you want to get? And I'm telling you, I'm on her bullshit.
Right. Right.
Sometimes I'm lying, homie. I'm making up shit, flat out, just making it up.
Hell yeah.
I'm lying on her. So how, why would them? Why would they see that? They couldn't. I'm not on her for that to be seen.
Right. Right. Right.
1 out of 10 people may dig me, homie. And if they get on her, I'm gonna tell you to be quiet before you blow my cover.
Right. Hey, for
No,
real
homie,
though.
why are you on the internet trying to look for this? Just
Right.
enjoy it and be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you getting a message from me, niggas, enjoy it and be quiet. But I'm not on here trying to find. No, nigga, I'm
Yeah.
not sending out invitations to be heard. I'm not on here saying like, share, subscribe. You've never heard me say that.
Right. Right.
Nigga, I'm on here bullshitting.
Hell yeah.
But I like bullshitting.
Uh-huh.
That's it. So I hope don't nobody get what I'm saying. Nobody. Nigga, I ain't on here for y'all. No,
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
Shit, no. So, I want to keep making everybody mad. Cause once they start getting what I'm saying, they go stop listening. And my numbers go down. These people go
That's
stop paying me.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's true
no,
too.
nigga.
Yeah,
Don't
that's true
nobody
too.
listen to nothing they supposed to get. Why you think
Right.
Farrakhan not booming? Why you think everybody that's supposed to be heard? Why you think all the people that's talking positive on the internet numbers are low? Because they dumb. They on here trying to be positive. When nobody's on the
Right.
internet looking for nothing positive. Cause once you get listen, once somebody stop being depressed, they done listen to 10 videos on YouTube. Once they
Mm-hmm.
life go to getting back good, they stop listening to that shit. They go find a drama.
Right. Right. Yeah. Loving
Yeah,
hip hop
yeah,
or some shit.
yeah. They go find a drama. So no, homie,
Mm-hmm.
everybody talking positive. They doing bad on the internet. So fuck that shit, nigga.
That's
Look
real.
for the drama, the clickbait,
That's
messy
real.
shit.
Because
That's if you want to thrive.
everybody that's thriving,
Well, that's if you want to thrive. But if you just want to be mediocre and not
right.
make no money on the
You just
internet,
beef on you just beef with a nigga. Pick anybody though. You
well,
just
it's so much beef. Just have drama. It ain't got to be beef.
it,
Just
right.
make drama.
Yeah, just chime in on somebody else's shit
Man,
and say something that
just
yeah,
talk about drama.
right,
But if you on here talking about how to uplift black people, how
right,
to eat right, how to get your credit right, and you not scamming, you ain't go. You might as well stop. Talk
right,
to your
right,
kids.
right.
Talk to your kids.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. But
So
yeah,
what
man,
else?
what you say?
I said, shit, it's on you.
Yeah, no, no, no. I mean, shit, you froze again, but yeah, we could
Yeah,
cut
I
it
like
short.
that still shot, nigga. Yeah, my skin
Yeah.
looking pretty. Yeah. I like that
Uh,
still shot.
yeah, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to get the thumbnails for when I drop the video on YouTube. I'm gonna try to drop the first
Yeah, that's what gonna make them nigga click on it. Yeah, them old funny looking ass thumbnail.
hell yeah. That's all I do. I just post nothing but I be posting little crazy looking thumbnails and shit, you know.
Yeah, I'm
But yeah,
sure.
I'm what I've been hold on, let me end the broadcast so we can still chop it up after. Let me just end the video.